It's Thursday, and you know what that means, guys. Another episode, another edition of the Soul Society Podcast. We got everybody here. Well, we don't have everybody. We got Greg. Greg's a little under the weather. The good doctor, I don't know. He's probably in his warehouse full of toys, doing something. Probably. He probably doing more Expedition 33 shits.
He probably doing inventory checklists.
Yeah, he doing an inventory check or something. He probably pop in, y'all. If you're on Twitch, thank y'all so much. Okay, y'all, your boy is trying to build his Twitch up, so please go over. If you're watching right now, go to my Twitch. It's just Mr. Right Way. Just hit a follow. I'm starting doing some new games over there. I started last night, trying to get into the world of Twitch. I'm probably gonna be doing something with Saturn over here. We're gonna try to, do some stuff. Also, y'all already know that I wanted to tell y'all this on here. I'm finally gonna go through. I gotta pick a date, but I'm gonna go through the Mass Effect trilogy on Twitch. So.
Oh yeah, boy.
I'll finally go.
You need to stream that, or we need to be in a party chat when you do that shit. Because I would love to.
I will start streaming that on Twitch, yo. So
yeah,
I got it on the PlayStation. I got the PlayStation like right here. If y'all can see it off. Got my PS5 and stuff right here. Everything's hooked up. All I gotta do is hook up and go. Let's go, Well, yeah, y'all, we are live. Sorry, the reason for the delay. Your boy was hungry. I had to go to Mod Pizza. Shout out Mod Pizza. They hooked the boy up. Got me a nice piece of pie and this delicious. I guess what is this?
A drink?
Tea and
a drink.
A drink. No, the drink is right here. Terramana right here. We got that. We're gonna be sipping on that. And I'll have some Hennessy too, but
oh, you got some Hennessy. Oh no, that's more than the drink.
That's a Hennessy VSOP, baby. Sarkis, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Thank you for welcome out to the show. I had to give me a pizza and stuff. So I'm full now. I don't have to go to no Taco Bell tonight. So don't have to go to Taco Bell tonight.
Taco Bell's be having late night runs, bro. Man, them shits is not good. Them shits is not good to eat after 11 p.m. The hell no.
No, it's not. And also too, it's like man, just thought I've been going on. Today's topic we're gonna talk about the price of gaming going up in 2025, or the price of gaming in 2025. We're gonna cover Clear Expedition 33. We're gonna talk about the GTA 6 trailer. Also, just little ins and outs of things, like Nintendo going on. We talk about just gaming and money and life and everything. But guys, how are y'all doing? Mr. Neil Ness, man, how you been, brother?
What it is, happy Friday Eve, doing good. Long work week, so just happy that we're almost at the end. And for all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day this weekend. We got
that's right. Yes.
So, happy Mother's Day to all the moms. We greatly appreciate you. Yeah, man, just working and gaming. Been playing the Expedition 33 hardcore all week. Man, it's been good.
That's an understatement. This man say he had like a session that went on to what? It's like 2 a.m. or some shit like that.
Yeah, multiple nights until 2
a.m. Yeah, that's. I say, damn, you clocking in like early 2000s hours.
And I'm waking up like I'm 85 years old. So.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
I'm struggling, y'all. Like, I don't know how I do it. I get in the game and I'm just energized, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'm like,
he said the boy got his own money. When they say he got his own money, he got his own money. You done hit the jackpot, Lisa. Oh, look, Coach America. And she got a brand new hairstyle. Look at her. Look at her. She got the R&B jam going on. Miss Saturday Night. Look at her.
I just removed my braids. That's all I did.
Got the baby. Y'all look. She got the baby hair. Look at the baby hair. Look at that. Go ahead, girl.
It's essential to comb it down.
How you been?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, hi. I wish I could say that I've played Expedition 33 like all the cool kids, but I forgot about the release date, and then I could not get a physical copy for the life of me, and I don't have 1.3 grand because Neoness is not giving us his money to buy the Lumiere version of it. Okay?
Wow. This is a big one because she don't use a pop up on this boy. She got she is comfortable, y'all.
She's the one with all the money, and I want that version, and I cannot get it.
I finally got me a copy, so I gotta play it. But
I want the hell. Where you get that from?
I told you I had.
I put it in the group chat like I think like a day or two after the game came out. I remember.
Yeah, I said, look, y'all got it, and nobody said this. I'm like, okay.
You got it from you got it from a game exchange. I mean,
no, movie trading company.
Movie trading company.
That's why I said you need to go
telling me go to movie trading.
Yeah, I got a copy of it. So
yeah. I don't got one of those up here, so I gotta wait till somebody carry it.
You got a vintage stock, right?
Huh?
You got a vintage stock down there, Mega, right?
That's the same thing.
A vintage stock?
She coming in hot, bro. She coming from this Nick. She said,
Yeah,
Mega, what's up, man? How you doing?
It's so bad, but like I don't want to buy it on PlayStation, like as a digital game. I want it
same
like this, and I can't, and I will not go and watch another stream of people playing and enjoying their lives, and I can't enjoy it. So I'm getting it tonight.
Enjoying it tomorrow. Hey, listen, if I go out soon, y'all, if I see a copy, I'll make sure I look for everybody a copy. Y'all just hit me up, and you just send me the money, and I'll drop it. You know, that's how we do. You gotta get there before Alex, though.
Let us know, because honestly, there's no copies here.
There you go. Look at him. We speak his name. He appears.
Who has 3, 4, 5 copies? Won't share.
Oh, that's funny. He got all the copies.
Yeah.
We'll get to it in just a minute. But what's up, Megan?
Not much. Happy Thursday's Eve. As Gear Brother Ness said, I am chilling, working on some other stuff and stuff in the background for you people. Game-wise, I stopped. I don't think I mentioned it before. I stopped playing Expedition 33 around the 8-hour mark because, just like Saturn said, I need a physical copy of that. So I stopped playing that. Really wishing I didn't, because like seeing Ness talk about it, I'm like, damn. I still got it on Game Pass, but part of me just really want to play it on PlayStation. So I just been preoccupying myself with some backlog games like this one right here. Let me focus. Atlas Fallen. Got this for $15 at Walmart, and this little Switch game right here. I think I mentioned it before. Power Slave. Wild name, I know, but yeah, this is a throwback title from 1996, I believe. It's like a Doom clone. So I'm just preoccupying my time on those so I can eventually procure me a copy of Expedition 33 on PlayStation 5 physically, or if I don't, my week's gonna be taken over by Doom Dark Ages, because that shit come out like a week.
Dude, I know. I hope
it's hard out here.
I mean, Alex, did you get the Doom Collector's Edition too?
I did too.
Alex,
muted.
He muted.
Yeah, he's probably muted. Yeah, but yeah, that collector's edition. Yeah, I pre-ordered.
Can hear you, Alex.
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go. Yes, I do have the collector's edition of Doom.
How many?
Just one.
What?
I'm surprised. Just one.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because it's like I ordered it and I was like, oh, I'll go back and get the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 versions, but they were sold out. And I was like, yeah, okay, it's not that important.
Oh wait, so what version did you get? You got the PC version or the? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got.
PC Doom. Come on, man. It's like that's the superior platform for Doom. There's no arguments or discussion there.
I mean, that's true. Like for me, I'm a double dip and get it on PC eventually. I just want to have the physical copy on PlayStation, and then I'll just buy it again on Steam or Xbox or the.
I have a feeling that when the game actually launches,
there'll
probably be some more collector's editions.
Oh yeah, for that.
Yeah.
If
they do, I'm gonna get it from the store.
Yeah, but Bethesda's really good on stocking up at least for the first like 2 or 3 months or so. Yeah, and then after that, they're pretty hard to find. But yeah, the first 2-3 months you can find them.
Because some people will cancel their pre-orders too, so I mean, it's the way it goes.
That is true.
The doctor, what you been doing, man?
Man, just working, trying to make money, trying to support my people, looking at cars incessantly, just the usual.
Looking at cars incessantly. Like, when ain't you looking at cars?
What car?
Well, it's kind of funny because it's like I'm looking at the CTS Cadillac, the Blackwing CTSV.
Ooh, yeah, those are
and
nice.
Then I'm looking at a 2023 Charger Red Eye jailbreak.
Ooh, I'm familiar with that.
Wide body.
I'm familiar with that. Yeah, that was pretty nice.
I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm looking. I'm not buying. I'm just looking.
When I heard Cadillac, I was like, "What? Not a Dodge?"
Well, okay. So here's the funny thing, because it's like I've got I put in an order for a Corvette ZR1, and I'm like, I really, really want that car, but they've only now just built the first 9 of them, and so I'm not.
Okay.
I guarantee you, I'm not on the top part of that list. And the dealership that I'm going to is a small dealership, so I may never see it. But so I was just kind of like, well, we'll see.
Damn.
What you been playing?
Claire Obscure and Claire Obscure. That's pretty much it.
I don't blame them. Yeah, like that's type of game that the story alone is so damn good. It's like it enthralls you. You don't want to play anything else. So I understand that.
That game that you just showed that you picked up for the PlayStation that you were like Atlas Fallen or whatever. That's also on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is on Game Pass. Yeah, so Nets, if you got Game Pass, this is pretty good too. Like it's actually co-op too. So it's like the best thing I could compare it to is probably
Is it cross-platform?
I would have to look that up, but the best thing I could compare this to is kind of like the old school God of Wars, like 1 through 3. It's kind of like that, but co-op. So if you like like those action hack and slash games with the RPG mechanics, it's pretty good. And like you actually customize your character on it too. Like I told you guys before, I really love character customization. So when I saw you can like make like a whatever character you want, I really like that. So it's pretty good. I enjoy it. Thoroughly enjoy it.
Y'all put me up on game this year because I don't think it's been a while since I've like completed like so many games that aren't retro. Right?
So you're not a poser anymore. Nice to know.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, games that I've picked up that are modern. I just haven't enjoyed them. They haven't kept me engaged enough to actually complete them. Like Returnal was amazing. I thought that was amazing. Ghost, of course, was amazing, and I beat that. That was a great game. And then I went from Returnal to Ghost right into Expedition 33. So it's just like banger after banger after banger.
Oh, you pretty much going peak from peak. All right,
peak from peak, and it's just been like in Assassin's Creed, I have that, but I'm like, that can probably wait.
Yeah, after playing Ghost, I can vouch. After playing Ghost, if you went into Assassin's Creed, you probably would have been disappointed. So it's a good thing you held off on that.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, you still Pixel Habit said, are you still playing Oblivion? I sound like fucking bleep.
There's no way I can finish Oblivion, not anytime soon, because it's one of those games where you need to do every side quest. Also,
I can vouch for
I got the expansion, so there's a lot to unpack there. But it's fun. I'm having so much fun. I'm finding glitches that I forgot existed, and then I never have them like recorded, unfortunately.
You record them?
I want to. I try. When I record, I run out of memory, and then there's like a funny glitch that happens right after. So what I do is that I spam people with like posts that I find online.
Yeah, she was sending me a couple of them. I'm like, damn, I forgot about this shit. The one where you have a conversation with that one dude, and it's like he start like, and his body shrinks, and then it gets bigger as it zooms into his face. I'm like, bro. Hey, this is.
I love that game so much.
Like this is back when bugs from Bethesda were considered features and not crippling gameplay mechanics. So I thoroughly.
Y'all should be out with these damn features.
Back then there was features. Now it's like it's some bullshit now. But back then, yeah, it was a certain charm to them. But don't do that shit anymore. Bethesda. That's all I'm saying for you do stuff.
Yeah, for the 6th game, I better not see a single glitch.
Oh yeah,
if there is. I'm gonna accept
gonna be
it.
Glitches. Come on, man. Bethesda.
Yeah,
that one y'all showed me last time. That one time that y'all let me y'all showed me. Let me read that again. I was like, what?
I said, hey, they ghost for keeping that in. I was like, that's a over a 21-year-old line. It was like, nah, we gotta keep that. So respect to them for that. Respect to them.
When I saw that, I was like, geez, that's funny. So somebody in the chat talking about physical and digital, but it's a new digital. Hopefully we're going to get that game physical soon, but it talked about this week that Gears of War are going to be coming to the PlayStation 5, the Series X, Xbox X, and PC, and it's also somebody said Xbox PC. That's crazy, but yeah, The Gears of War Reloaded, man. If this does be physical on the PS5, and they say the game price maybe around about $40. Oh, I cannot wait for this. And let's go straight to our resident Gears head, Alex.
I'm super stoked. I hope they do have multiple physicals because I'll definitely pick those up just because that's like the one thing that I collect. Like, it doesn't matter in what format it comes in. It's a free upgrade for me because I already have the Ultimate Edition on Xbox, and so therefore also PC Game Pass. So I'm covered that way. So I'm definitely picking up the PlayStation. I'll probably pick up a digital copy and then have a sealed copy just to be able to have. And then, man, if they put a collector's edition out or a limited edition controller or something like that, man, I'd be all over that.
They need to do some limited edition plates or something like that. I don't think I sent this to you guys. I need to find it, but
I saw that.
You made some. Yeah, you made some mock-up ones. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I said, damn.
So it's interesting. I've actually been. I know Pope Art, like not like we're best friends or anything, but we've spoken many times before in the past, and at various times we followed each other. But long story short, he's actually made lots of, bespoke and custom controllers for different organizations and manufacturers and stuff like that. So when those mock-ups hit, I was like, man, there's a very strong likelihood that could happen.
Man, that
I'd have
would
to
be
get
good.
one. I mean, I'm not big on buying controllers for PlayStation, but if it's Gears, I'd probably pick it up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And they're gonna put cross-play on that thing. I'm sorry, but the Xbox dudes are gonna have an absolute field day with the PlayStation community for probably a couple of months. I mean, it's gonna be noob heads just rolling all over the place.
That's essentially what, almost 20 years worth of Christmas Eve right there.
And I mean, I'll be honest, that's my number one online multiplayer game. I don't play a whole bunch of the other shooters. Like, Gears has always been my thing, and it's like, I mean, I know people that I've played that game consistently for like the last 15 years easy. So I don't know, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of it.
I can't wait to see how better it's going to look, though. Because this game came 2005, 2006 game, and when it came out,
Ultimate
came out later. The first remake.
The original. Yeah, the original. And you know what, too? I think this is one of the first games. Remember on Xbox 360 where they started making a newer Xbox with the HDMI cords?
Oh yeah,
I mean, ports. And this was like one of the first games that kind of upscaled to like 1080p or something like that, or something like that on the Xbox 360. Because like a lot of the games, you can play on your tube TV, but you had to use the component cables. And you can use the component composite, and then you can also use HDMI. So, and that's when that HDMI switched to all the TVs, and then the flat TVs started coming out. So this is one of the first games. I remember that too, because I went to Best Buy and bought me I think it was a 1080i TV, Samsung.
I had a Samsung. I had a Samsung Plasma. I remember it was.
I had a Plasma too. I had a Vizio.
I can't remember if
Vizio.
I can't remember if mine was 1080i or it was 720, but damn, that was a good picture.
Mine was a 720. We thought that was the bee's knees back then. I'm like, oh my god, it's so crispy, it's so clear, it looks so good. Now it's like, that shit's blurry.
And then like, because when you go into the video settings, you change it for what I think it was like 4:8 or whatever the resolution was to like to widescreen. I was like, oh my god, everything
was so mind blowing.
Everything don't look like Mr. Stretch Armstrong himself like pulled the shit. Like everything looks like all symmetrical and shit now. So I loved it. Oh, I loved it.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, I still got my plasma. I still have my plasma wall back in my room. It's about to get rid of. I don't think it's about to go out. I got a LG plasma. So when I got my plasma, I learned about black levels, and like I couldn't go back to like a different TV because like you playing a game on a plasma, and now you gotta get an OLED, but you see the plasma to like an LCD is night and day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much, so good. It's so like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it, man. Yeah, but plasmas, man, they were heavy as shit, but they work though.
I'm still rocking the Panasonic ZT series, which was like the pinnacle of plasmas.
I still remember that. That's like 14 years by now, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
older.
I mean, but I'm
older than that. Yeah,
I'm still.
Oh yeah, if it still works for you, yeah, keep that motherfucker easily.
Well,
I still remember.
It's far back. So it's kind of funny because it's like, if I have a console hooked up to a monitor, the monitor smokes any TV anyway. I mean, there's just and so if I'm not doing that and I'm sitting on the couch far back, well, it's like the limits of human vision. If you're sitting like 10 to 12 feet back, a 1080p screen versus a 4K screen, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. Where you can tell the difference is the brightness, black levels, things like that, but not the resolution. So, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. A lot of people will try to say some stuff. I'm like, that's because you don't understand science and how the optics and physics of the human eye and the retina work. But hey, it is what it is.
Dude, when you said that, like when I hook my PlayStation up to these monitors and stuff, I'm like, hey, it looks so much better and smoother. I like it looks good. But I like a big screen TV. But yeah, these monitor screens, man, they're great. That PlayStation actually got a monitor screen just for the PS5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the End Zone.
It's actually pretty good too.
Yeah, it's really good. I was thinking about getting one of those. Just adding a third one if I do more and more streaming. It's really nice.
I like that.
Yeah. So let's get into the topic of the hand. It seems like 2025 has been on the other side for deals, but it also seems like the year of everything just costing too damn high. Everything is going like expensive. It started with the PS5 Pro, well, that was last year, but it just bled into this year. And like gaming as a whole has become super duper expensive. Like, and now we add tariffs and companies doing outrageous stuff like Xbox. Like, I don't know what the hell they're doing on that one, but everybody's doing it, And then we'll talk about it later, but GTA 6 on the horizon, and how I think this is another new normal. This is just an uncomfortable period where like, hey, games is right here now, they right here, and especially next year, if GTA 6, I do think it's gonna be like between $80 and $100, 70 on the low if it could be, but these games are getting bigger budgets.
Hold on a second though. We almost all of us buy collector's editions, so who the fuck cares? You know what I'm saying?
No, I know.
I understand for people who don't buy collector's editions, like I get that. But if you do purchase collectors, you're just kind of sitting there and you're like, whatever. I mean, because it's like you're gonna get the one that has like the whatever statue lockbox mumbo jumbo crap that's in there, and that thing will probably be like $249.99 anyway. So,
That's a small sample size, right?
Correct.
They're not
correct
seeing the collector's editions at the volume of a standard edition copy. So it's like, yeah, you have a small percentage of collectors out there that are going to buy that, or buy 2 or 3 or multiple copies of different versions. They do that, but for the
Alex,
for the average consumer that's just looking to buy a physical copy and that's it, that for the household, the prices are going up. I'm seeing it differently in other areas though. Like I see some portions of retro dropping in price right now just because the demand isn't there, and then modern right now is where the prices are really going. All the new games and new things like that, that's where the prices are kind of going up. So I think it'll level off, and then we'll have another new norm for gaming in terms of pricing. Hopefully that's nothing too crazy, but to Steve's point, yeah, I think GTA is probably going to be $100, and
they kind of floated that out. If we go back and look at like what it says, hindsight is 2020, and when we first heard the rumors about GTA 6 being $100, and everybody like, what the F, and all that kind of stuff. Now you kind of see like, ooh, and we're gonna get into GTA 6 because this shit looks amazing, but it looks like a true next generation game finally. But
I mean, like right there, what you're talking about, Steve, right there, it's like those visuals on that game. That's like one of the first times I've actually seen visuals and actual, in-game play,
and that's on the base PS5.
On the standard PS5. That's the thing right there. It's like, oh shit, That's what the game is gonna look like
on a
Never
base
mind
PS5. We'll talk about it, but like we'll put the stamp here until we get to GTA 6. But base PS5, we can know other systems coming out. Just we'll put a stamp on that one. But let's stay on topic about the price of these games and stuff. Like, they're all over the place. And then when you get a game like like here, like Expedition 33, and you get it on Game Pass for like free, but also too, people want the physical copy. You can't find it, but the physical copy's under $50 freaking dollars. I mean, I am not going to say it's not hard to justify other games because you have to look at games on a game-to-game basis. What I've been seeing, Expedition 33 could be a $70 game, and people probably would pay for that.
I can see that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, to be honest, it was released underpriced. I mean, just because it was a new studio and you got new game and no one really knew what was going to happen. But the fact of the matter is, when it was on pre-order, the pre-order sold out the day up. Like, and the fact of the matter is, they announced that there's a movie studio trying to do a movie over the story of this game. So, like,
1 week after the game came out,
one week after the game drops, like that's unheard of for a video game to get that kind of publicity so soon. And then I'm like, is it really that good though? Because like, Megan, when you told me that the game was like, it's kind of like a Lost Odyssey meets Final Fantasy X, and then I got in the game, I was like, damn, 2 wonderful RPGs that I actually really, really loved. And it does more than that. It expands more. So the justification behind the price, it could have easily been a $60 game. Easily been a $60 game. And now we're seeing the price for a standard copy for PS5. I'm not even going to include Xbox because like no one's talking about Xbox, but we're talking about PS5. Standard copy for PlayStation 5 right now on eBay goes for $90. It's anywhere between $69 and $90. Let's just call it $100 because there are some listings for $100.
Yep.
The and Saturn, I know I'm going to butcher it in French, so I'll let you say the Lumiere. Is that how you say it? You're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Lumiere.
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 That's horrible. My French is horrible. My bad.
Lumiere.
But so that one sold at what, $79? It was listed MSRP from GameStop. It was going.
I think it was 60.
60, 69, 69. It was the last week of April because I looked at the prices on eBay. The sold listings were at $150.
This is bullshit though.
See,
yeah,
over one. Oh my god, one.
Okay, so hold on. Let me go to NTSCC.
Canada, I was about to say the Japanese version. That shit is $70. If you
look at okay, let's look right here. Look, first of all, let's go see right here. Let's go look at sold. Let's just look at sold for the regular one. $85, and y'all complain about $80 games. People have the money to buy games. That's why I call bullshit on $80 games. But anyway, we're talking about
money to buy games for games that are worth it, right? I don't want to spend $200 on a shitty game.
Yep.
But people want to do that.
And my little, I can say that as soon as we're done looking at this. So I feel about that whole.
Go look at this right here. Look at this. Oh no, I'm not even gonna put that out there right now. No, we did too much damage last time. We're not showing.
Oh, he's talking about. Yeah, I know.
We're not doing that. I'm talking about the other stuff, the other game, the other part of the expedition. We're not talking about that part.
Okay.
Yeah, we already did too much damage last week with Amazon. So
did we?
I think we did.
Amazon?
Yeah, I think we did, bro. Because that was.
I think we did.
Because
when we was buying games last week on Amazon,
within minutes of Alex saying like, "Did you get the second one?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Damn, this shit went back up to full price." Yeah,
I promise you, it's not gonna go up any higher. If it does, then I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be $2,000.
But no, like, okay, speaking to that, and that's me and Saturn, we got a video tomorrow coming out. We're gonna talk about why people are fake capping about these $80 games, and you can see right here. Yeah, we talked about it. It's a good video, but you talk about the value of games. Can you honestly say what Nintendo game that was high priced, or let's say what first party Nintendo game really like wasn't worth it? If it wasn't like a remake or carried over from the Wii U, even those two, you can put those in there. You know, I really do think Mario Kart World is worth $80. I think Nintendo, like, and I give you a little preview. People had these peer social relationships with a company like Nintendo, thinking they all family friendly and they friends, and then they got a dose of reality, like, oh, these motherfuckers think they want some money. You know, they're not our friends.
You're suing everybody every 5 seconds. I mean,
yeah.
You said what now?
Like maybe fan the family friendly all you want to your face, and then they sue your ass.
Mm-hmm. It was like, oh man, you did what? Here? Like this creature looks like a what? A Gengar? Oh nah, man, we taking you out to the course, bro. We taking you everything.
Yeah, Nintendo don't. I think a lot of people waking up, especially like the Nintendo fan base. Nintendo ain't your friend, and they gonna charge you, and they want their money, and they gonna get their money. I mean, because you say if you.
We already said Nintendo's big worm. Come on now. Why do people keep forgetting?
I mean, look,
they are
the only company out there I know that will remaster a game, the same damn game, 7 to 8 times, and then increase the price every time they do it. Yes, and people buy that shit. Like, what? It's the same game.
I'll let Donkey Kong Country.
Hey, I buy it every time. I don't complain. I just know, hey, I want to play it.
So good. I'm like, it's the same game. What
Mario All Stars? How many times they released Mario All Stars?
Like
don't get
bro, like.
Hey, now look. Hey, look at the prices. Oh, I'm sorry, Megan, but look at the prices of the Super Mario. What's that? Super Mario 3D All Stars. Now look at the copy up on the secondhand market. And they were so gangster with it. They told you, say, listen, it's a limited time. And I saw so many people laughing, but I saw so many people buying. And now people who held out, they're selling them games $100 a pop all day.
And $100 a pop for a hot minute.
Yeah. I'm glad I got my copy. I ain't selling it because I don't want to buy the game. And it's good. It's Mario. They know they value. So that's what the thing is. Like, we know. I'll come back to this, but it's value. People know what kind of value about it. But what you about to say, Megan?
No, I was about to say about just the whole pricing in general, just how games are. I think I've been very vocal about this online, but I'll go ahead and stay in this space now. I'm kind of on the. I'm coming from two camps when I mainly talk about this. One, me for example, I'm a big fan of Xenoblade. So when Xenoblade 4 comes out, let's say if they charge $80 for that, $90. Somebody like me, I probably would justify spending that much because I'm like a big fan of that. But on the opposite end of that spectrum, for people who don't play those type of games, automatically that's like an additional $10 to $20 increase off rip for something like that. And then with the prices increasing on just the base game, that's instantly gonna affect the price of like Ness was saying, like Ness said earlier, we pretty much everybody on this panel, we buy collector's editions, like limited edition stuff like that. That means instantly the price on that's gonna go up. So something that was like $70 before for a standard edition or like a collection edition is like $80. That's like $100 now off rip just because the base version the price already went up. So I mean I don't think I'm in the minority. When I say I don't want prices to go up. I mean I pay absorbent prices for like collector's editions and shit like that anyway, but that don't mean I want to pay more for that type of stuff. So I say that when I'm like, really pricing is subjective because I'm pretty sure all of us will have limits as to what we will or won't pay for depending on the game series or not even just games. It can be like movies, cars, as the Alex, stuff like that. Everybody has a limit to what they're willing to pay. And
I agree with that.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna hop in real quick on that Claire Obscure, for example. Like, I did buy one copy off of eBay, but it was before the game got its review and before anybody really knew. So it was only like, I don't know, 300 and something for the collector's edition. Which, listen though, but it was like $150. I mean, they were making 100% profit, right? Like more than 100% profit.
Yeah.
But that same game now, go try to buy it, $1,400.
Yeah,
it's like, what? What? Yeah. It's like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, so, we don't want to talk about that, Alex. We don't want to talk about that. Let's bring it down. But I get it though. Like
but they're going to release more. It's going to crash the value. So the people who bought it at the 5 digit or 4 digits, they're going to be holding the bag. I mean, they're so screwed. If you buy it at like $1,200 or $1,500 or whatever, you're screwed because they're about to release some more, and it's going to tank the prices of that game.
You think they're going to release more collector's editions?
100%.
I would say depending because for a studio like this, I'm not sure like what manufacturer or distributor they're going through, but with it being such a small studio, I guess this really depends on how much it will cost them to make more. I mean, I'm pretty sure they made their money back plus more.
It ain't gonna cost some shit, man. I mean, it's not the raw materials are not the problem, right? Mm-hmm. So the molds are already there for the music box. and the mechanisms, whatever. Like that thing probably costs like $3 to make or less. And then they put it in the collector's edition with a steel book and a sealed copy of the game in a box, and they sell that for $149.99. They're probably making, $120 worth of profit off of all that. So it's not going to be hard because all they have to go back to is the manufacturer, like, hey, make another like 10,000 copies. Okay. I mean, that wouldn't be hard for them to do. They just got to spool up the machines and wherever they are in the queue in terms of the manufacturing process. So that's why it takes a few weeks because, they even came out and said that they're going to be making more. Like we heard your calls.
Details, though.
I was like,
they're not going to give details. Of course, they're not going to give details, but they already told you what they're going to do. You don't need the details. You just need to be ready to hit order when it lands on GameStop.
If they do, though.
See, my thing about it is like that's a GameStop exclusive though. So even if they were to make more, they would only be distributed through GameStop unless they just say, all right, fuck that. We're just going to start putting them like Amazon, Best Buy, or whatever. So
man, GameStop likes making money. They're going to be like,
I'm sure they do, but
too, because that's exactly what's going to happen.
But how many times I personally have? How many times have y'all seen a GameStop exclusive of something just sell out completely and then just make more later on for something like this? Like I personally don't see it all too often.
I think that the total number of these that were made was extraordinarily small because one of the places that I had ordered from, because I had actually ordered 2 from eBay, and what ended up happening was they ended up calling. They said, look, it's like they canceled my order because they oversold pre-orders.
Damn.
So my guess is they had a very limited number of these, and then they didn't think anybody was going to buy it. They thought this was going to be like, they probably put in like 2,500, and they're like, that's it. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, literally, it's like when Borderlands, the first Borderlands hit. That game sold out, and nobody thought it was going to be a hit. You couldn't find it anywhere. Red Dead Redemption, same thing, just completely gone. I was like, people were like, the original one, not the sequel. Yeah. And it's like, people were like, what the heck? It's like everybody bought that game. Everybody.
Hey, I was saying in the chat, we need Project Retro Games to start making some more collector's edition because hey, when he made collector's edition, at least let you here on time. he made some good stuff, man. He made some great stuff. So we need to get Project Retro Games to make some more collector's edition. Let's get them in GameStop real quick. Because he made some quality. Also, y'all are following Project Retro Games right here, friend of the channel. Y'all go follow him out, man. He made some good PlayStation
quality work for $3.
Super Nintendo. He makes good quality stuff like Repo, or you can say Repo.
Oh yeah, he did make those Repo Saturn covers that you showed. Yeah, I was like, damn, you can pass those off for the real things. How good they look.
And this Neo Geo CD, awesome.
Yeah, like this right here, he made this Resident Evil Director's Cut right here. I mean, in a long box of shit, man. It's nice as hell, and it plays on PlayStation, so it's good, man. Like he always put like the quality and stuff. Look, he put like the CDs and stuff, and then the poster and stuff. Man, dude be doing.
Oh, he even is that the authentic? Is that the original poster that came?
No, he just posted. He just made. He got a good ass printer.
Okay.
Yeah, I need him to print me up something for City of the Wolves and send it to me. But right here's look at this.
Oh, that's real nice.
Oh, City of the Wolves. I need a snap case.
I know. I told him I need it. Hey, Project Retro, I need to send you this file so you can just send me send me something like that so you can print it out for us, man. Because he said he got 3 games publishing. So
I already got a bunch of snap cases just chilling, needing something to go in there.
Yeah, he does real good. He said he got published 3 games soon. So y'all go follow Project Retro Games on his website, and he said he got 3 new friend of the channel. It said new Sega Genesis fighting game I'm publishing soon. All right, man. Okay. Also, too, also you can be like Sarkey 77. So he said I need some of those. He said I need some of those. I need a better Darius Gaten cover and a case for Saturn. If you want your super chats read on the air, all you do is send a super chat. It will go to help the channel. It'll help promote us. It'll just show you love and stuff. We will actually read everything on the channel. So that's how you do it. Also, too, if you're a member, you get your stuff automatically read on the chat. So, and also, too, you might get a nice little surprise soon by our boy Mega. I don't know. He's ready for it tonight. So
he always ready.
Yeah, he always ready. Yeah. He ready.
I'm double ready tonight, so we good.
he said he double ready. Oh, snap.
Y'all gonna see.
Yeah. So basically, y'all, these games, but. While y'all complaining, our poor girl, well, she ain't poor, but Saturn Talk about being a gamer in Canada though, because I think people don't really understand. Yeah.
Man, with them prices, you might as well be poor. Fuck that. Man, shit. I ain't trying to throw shade, but damn, like hell no.
You mean like being a gamer in Canada, like price wise, or the fact that
I mean, the
we
fact
don't
that
have as many copies as you guys?
I mean,
like,
the prices, the fact that y'all live out in the boonies somewhere, can't find no stores,
oh
nothing
my
like
God.
that.
First of all, I live in the very populated area in Canada. Okay, Toronto is pretty big. The issue is that there is, like, for example, you guys have GameStops in every corner, literally. We don't have that, so they closed down 80% of the GameStops in the city. And I remember I had like a few that I would go to depending on like where I am that day. So those are closed. So you have like the one extremely downtown where everybody goes to, or the one like north where I am where also everybody goes to. So it's hard to get a hold of games sometimes.
Electronics Boutique just bought out GameStop in Canada.
Huh?
Electronics Boutique now owns all the GameStops in Canada.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Really?
Aren't they rebranding it and making it back EB Games now or something like that?
Yeah, everything's going to be EB Games now. And I'll be honest, when EB Games and GameStop were both in the United States, EB Games was far superior.
Oh,
it was
all day.
It was.
So we had EB Games, and then they're like, we're rebranding as GameStop. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I do miss EB Games though.
I guess they sold it back because remember, old boy went off on Twitter. They Ryan, he like, y'all want to buy this stuff in Canada? I'm like, okay. So they've been shortened. You know, GameStop has been, you know, slowly, you know, getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And everybody who's been, you know, wanting GameStop to close, y'all can get y'all wish, but when it closes, y'all gonna be acting like little bitches about like, oh, wow, where we gonna wear our games in and stuff, you know.
I don't think I think they're gonna shift into the collectible cards and like trading stuff. They're already doing all that, right? But I think that gaming as we know it, they're gonna be very retro focused, probably hardware focused. So like you'll be able to buy consoles and stuff, but I don't think the actual games themselves, like they'll probably start moving down to that. But I mean, here's the thing: they have enough liquid cash where they can sit and kind of just deal with it and plan, and they're not in a rush. You know, the stock market is like their stock prices are trading between, you know, $25 and $30 on the regular. You know, they've got their, you know, the cash flush. They're chilling. I think that GameStop's waiting to see what happens next.
And also, I don't think GameStop's going to take over retro. I think it's an extra option for people who don't have stores next to them, but they're not going to put no foothold unless they really want to. They right now, it's better than it has been in years, especially here in Texas, especially when they go somewhere. Oh, they had Mega Man X, a real clean copy the other day when I went in the store. Like, but I don't need it though. But if I had a Super Nintendo, I probably picked it up, but I don't need it. But it's some good stuff. They did watch my videos. I was talking about the other day. Me and Saturn was talking about after we did the not podcast, but our video. Them Jokers went up to $166 on Saturn games now, on some special ones.
Damn. Oh, it's the special ones. What did they?
It was like 8.
What did they?
It was like 8.
Did they actually have them in stock though?
No. But the ones that I found that was underpriced, really underpriced. All of those went up. Yeah, all those went up to $166. I was like, oh, they saw that video, so they like, oh.
But still, like, even for $160, I mean, yeah, we all know them shits are still way more than that. So that's still a goddamn steal, you ask me.
If you can find it complete, it's still worth it. You know, if you can find like Saturn Bomberman for $166 complete,
even the disc by itself. If you find a Bernie Ranger disc by itself, but that's at least $500. Like that's about a disc.
Yeah, you might
at least. Yeah,
I almost had a heart attack the other day. I saw a Saturn game in GameStop, and it was like Saturn. It was Daytona USA Netlink edition, which is one of the most rare games out there. And it had a cover for it, but when I gave me the game, it was the regular one. I was like, oh. I was like, oh.
I get you. Could you not source the disc or no?
Huh?
Could you not just source the disc?
No, it was a Melloway.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at the prices right now. This Mega Man 8 anniversary is $170.
Yeah. Yeah. Mega Man 8, yeah. So like GameStop don't play, but I mean they do play if you can find stuff like complete. Especially when I found that stunt racer complete 99. I thought $99 was a cap. No, now
How
166
much is
is
the
cap.
trade value? They give him $66 for trade value. How generous? How generous of them.
Nice little profit. They put on that.
I know, right? That's more than double. Well, let's
So y'all, let's get into the GTA 6 talk, right? Because y'all, when they showed this thing, they showed this trailer. This trailer was like freaking absolutely like just wild. I couldn't believe. I'm gonna pull this up real quick right here, y'all. And
they said that trailer alone cured war hunger. Didn't you hear about it? They said also
Well,
they
they
said,
spent enough money on it to cure wolf hunger. I mean,
yeah, might as well. They said they cured every man. They said it cured every disease known to man. They did everything. They saved people's relationships.
People are trying to complain and say, "Oh, this game isn't going to be all that." I'm like, bro, they spent $2 billion and they spent 10 years making it. This game will be all that and then some.
Mm-hmm.
Only haters going to hate.
We'll be playing it for 15 years, of course.
Mm-hmm. Might as well. That shit, bro. Like real talk. That's gonna be PS6 or GTA.
look how good these graphics are, right? Like this. I mean, I know this is captured on the PS5, right? But I want to see how the gameplay is going to be. But they getting us these slowly drip. But this thing looks. Look how people move. Look how they talk. I mean, it's hyper realistic. Looks really good.
Look at her shirt. You see how her shirt flows when she's walking?
Yeah,
that is attention to detail right there, bro. That's insane.
Now the real attention to detail came. Hold on, it's about to come up in a bit.
I know you about to say it. Look at you ready for that part?
No, not even. No, not. I need to talk. Right, go back right there.
Modelo, right
go
there.
Back. The part where the beers. Go back one more time. You see that slosh when the liquor was cooked. Dog, like
yes,
they didn't have to do all that shit, bro.
Goodness gracious, right here.
Yes,
that is attention to detail.
Oh, can you slow it down real quick? Just slow it down for a little bit on the video.
Can I slow it
you
down?
should be able to, like on the cog right there. Yeah,
right there. Slow mo.
Yeah. Do you like 0.5? 0.5 should be fine enough.
All right, let's go back
and push play.
That's
damn,
Gina. Let's
go back to let's go 2.
Yo, dog, I heard you like physics, so I put physics in your physics, so you can physics while you physics. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself.
Okay, hold on. Let's go back to look at this.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Look at the water.
Yeah, that looks.
And they had, they got the reflections go like from the bottom of their feet shining from the water too, right? So that's the level of attention to detail, bro. It's border. Oh, it's not even borderline. This is obsessive at this point. It's highly obsessive.
Entire teams of people where it's like, okay, you're the water team and you do nothing but reflections in the water. Then okay, you're part B of the water team. You do the physics of the water movement, and it's like
look at the light right here off the boat. How the light coming in from right here on the left side, and it hits like the part of the boat right here. I mean, or the motor of the boat. Motorboat.
Yep.
Brumsky.
But look at this. That is wild. Look at the lights up here individually with Matt, about to get ready to turn on because sunset right here. That's freaking crazy.
That light that they're sitting under, that greenish light underneath that light they're sitting under, like the fact that is separating between the different light sources.
Yeah. It's like 5 different sources of light.
All like.
I just hope that that's not just cinematics.
What that is,
sometimes they make cinematics look a little bit better, and then you play the game.
True.
It's not the same.
True. Yeah, you talking about I Watch Dogs one
in engine. I believe it's cinematics, but it's in engine.
You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna call this number right here. 7 8.
Oh my god.
555
That's a fake number.
No, it's a fake number. Anytime you got 555, it's a fake number.
That's a Hollywood area, number that they use, the 555s, because it's not.
I'm gonna see what you say though.
Go, sorry, this service. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know it. Okay, well, I thought like maybe that would be funny if the game, like if I called it and like, oh yeah, GTA 6 coming out, you get a free copy. No,
I there was one game that actually did that, like for marketing purposes.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was, but there was a game that did that before though.
Okay, so look right here. Look at this. This looks a little like different right here. Look like this is about to transition to the real game, or this is not finished. Because this part right here
looks like actual game footage.
Yeah, this right here like actual game footage, but also she don't look like she's high quality finished yet. Also, too. Look at the snake back here. You can read the words and stuff like that in little apartments and stuff. Look at that. Refill your drinks here.
All the individual labeled glasses in that refrigerator right there. That stuff.
That's fucking crazy. Wow. Look at this. Come on, Dan. Okay, see how when the bottle right here. Go back. I'm going back. Watch when he put the bottle down. Watch how the
I was like, which bottle? The Lady Coke, the Lady Coke bottle, or the bottle itself? I'm like,
the bottle, the bottle in his hand right here. Look, watch. You see how that is? And look, the little pretty girl. Look, she got the booty jiggle.
That alone right there, I know for a fact that team said, you know what? That trailer they released in 2023, dog, we gotta do better now, right? We're gonna have an ass and jiggle physics team, right?
You said ass and jiggle.
Like you core 6, you're the ass team, all right? When I saying your ass, it was just you guys just working on that. You just all physics. All physics.
They did have a lot of booty shots in the trailer.
Bro, it was 9 of them, bro. I counted them.
You said 9?
I thought I would know. I'm just and people were pointing this out a lot. I'm like, my trip are they showing like a lot of Lucia's ass here, and they're like, no, like people was counting them out. And I was like, oh, hold on. There was 9 scenes where it was dedicated to showing what she got where up her posterior. That's Hey, respect, bro.
My man was over here counting booty cheeks.
It was in my face, bro. I couldn't help but count, bro. They just want to show you that she had ass, and I'm not ashamed of that. See, there's another one. Like, bro. I don't hate it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't hate it either. But like,
here's the real question. Like, you know,
look at this.
Exactly how much are you going to be able to do in this game, and how much is going to be linear?
I mean, you're gonna have it's gonna be similar to the other ones. I mean, like you have linear mission objectives, but then it's open world, bro. You're gonna go explore some shit.
Interesting. I want to see exactly
what look at this craziness.
Damn, they got a Lambo.
Girl,
actually, Freezer right there. I'm not even talking about the wheel. I'm talking about just look at all the different shit that all the NPCs are doing. Like that alone takes like so much computational power, bro. Like it's everybody doing something different. Now that they're not just static walking around or standing idly, just doing random and just they're all doing different stuff.
Straight up Florida for sure.
Strip clubs on GTA Online gonna be wild, bro. That's all I can say. They're gonna be wild. Oh, right there, another attention to detail. You see that bottle right there? You see all the individual bubbles? You see that?
Look at the PlayStation controller right here.
That's a PS4 controller. I saw that shit. I said, bro, that a DualShock 4. Oh hell no.
Yeah, DualShock 4 controller. That's crazy, right? It just everything you said. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then that pelican is. You see that little bird, whatever that is, that just flew away on the right corner of the window.
Can you shoot it? That's the most important question.
Good point. Good point. They shoot everywhere, so I should be able to shoot one of them.
Did they count the booty cheeks for the guy in the commercial?
Huh?
For who?
There was. Did you see the guy on the TV?
Oh yeah, I saw the
Oh yeah. Yeah, they was counting that too.
Oh, okay.
They count that right there. Just
they can definitely count it. He grabbed them shit. She's
Did they just like interview people from Florida and said we need our wild and craziest people from Florida?
They said we need interviews from nothing but Florida men all weekend long.
Golly.
That's all.
Florida man. Yeah.
And they say you can like kill iguanas and all that kind of stuff.
I really do hope there's a mission. I really do hope there's a mission involving the Florida man. Like they don't do that. That's such waste of potential. Kind of like the whole Sasquatch from San Andreas. They need to have a Florida man. They have to have a Florida man. If they don't, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be genuinely upset.
Yeah, I'll be buying this. I'll be buying GTA.
Of course you are. The only thing that pisses me off is that the PC version comes after the console version. So I'm like, really? I just co-developed it.
I just hope it's not a.
Did y'all see the website? Did y'all go to the website?
Oh yeah, I saw the website. Oh yeah.
Look at when I go to the website. Look what happened. Look at this. You scroll in, right? You scroll. I'm scrolling in. Look at that.
Yeah, that designer got paid some good money doing that shit. Like
that's crazy.
That's one of the best websites I've been
to.
Look
at this.
From a graphic design standpoint, yeah, they did the thing with that.
That's this website. As you go down and you scroll, like, so we got Jason Duvall. So this is the Bonnie and Clyde.
They put some good time and effort into that. So shout out to whoever made this.
Like, look at that graphic. I gotta give y'all full screen. If y'all not watching, if y'all watch it, listening on Spotify or Apple Music, go to the go to YouTube and check this out, or make sure you go check out the full website for GTA yourself. But this stuff is crazy. Look at his clock. His watch on his clock. I mean, his time on his watch. There we go. Sorry.
Wait, is it?
Shit, look at the hair on his arms, bro. Like,
yeah, the hair on his arm,
bro. That's what'd you say, Ness?
I don't know. I was tripping. I know that's a stance. Yeah. Never mind.
I thought the numbers on that watch were moving.
I
was like, I'm tripping. I wonder if it was counting down there for a second. I'm like, I'm tripping. It's not doing.
That would be that would be dope if it did that though.
I mean, my eyes were playing tricks on me.
Look at this, man. How good these graphics are.
And almost begs the question. I mean, we already hit a plateau, but it's like after this, like, what else do you expect? Like,
they're gonna be ready for another 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
it'll be Red Dead Redemption 3 is next. So no, we'll be good. We're gonna be eating
good for a good 5 years on this game. Cause
longer, man. This is a 10-year project right here.
This will be a game of the year next year. This will be.
But see, that's the whole entire thing. It's like, you know how we were talking about game of the year. It's like I was sitting there. I was like, we haven't even seen Death Stranding 2. We haven't seen any of this other stuff. It's like, Clear Obscure. Yeah, they came out strong, but man, we still have games still coming out this year.
I don't know, man. I'm always for the underdog. I'm always going to go for the underdog.
Too. I mean, don't get me wrong. If they win, I'll be ecstatic and over the moon. I mean, quite frankly, right now they have a higher aggregate score than like Zelda. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. That was like one of the highest in video game history. I was like, what?
I think it's the highest rated game in video game history.
Yeah, currently. It is.
Oh from the user reviews, it's the highest rated on that website.
I was like, damn, y'all.
I know, right? And I was like, shit.
And it's the first game out the gate. You're like, now you drop another game and it's trash. One hit wonders.
So
all of the publishers need to get the fuck out of the way from that game. Like, I know they like, thank God this ain't coming out this year. We got some time, boys. We got some time because ain't no way.
So
they're in a good spot right now because I mean it's like they are the game to beat currently.
What Expedition or
Claire? Claire Obscure.
So do y'all think this game got a chance in hell to come out at $59.99?
Oh hell! Actually, you know what?
No.
It's a no.
I made a tweet about this. I got some traction about it too. I stated I would not be surprised if this game comes out at $70 or $80. But I think they're gonna fuck us when it comes to GT Online. I just know they're gonna do that with GT Online too. I have a sneaking suspicion. One, it's probably gonna be either 70 or 80 for the base GTA 6. And then they're either gonna charge separately for GTA Online 2, or they're gonna make it like subscription based, like MMO or something like that. That's the only game I can think of that can get away.
No, it'll be microtransaction, just like the other one where you buy the credits and stuff.
I know they can, but I'm also thinking they're gonna have some type of subscription model on it as well too. Because from what I was reading, I don't know if everybody noticed, but the RP servers, the GTA role playing servers, that's playing like a huge role into like how GTA Online 2 is gonna roll. So I'm thinking they're going to incorporate some elements on that because they're also saying like you can also make real life money in GTA 6.
Yeah, they say you can make money. They say you can make music.
I'm like,
you can make music and put music on your music stations and stuff.
So if you can do all that, I'm like, bro, like I would not be surprised if they literally do a subscription model just to play GTA Online too. Like, because they have the infrastructure, they damn sure will have the player base to do it. They will pay this price. So I think it's gonna. I think they're gonna charge twice for it.
Let me go back. Y'all said people can make music in this game.
Okay, the rumor right now is that you can make your own music and then ship it out. And it can play on stations in people's cars and stuff. You can hear your own music that you make. Yeah.
See right there. See that's changing the game, right? Yeah. So we talked about this last week about what makes a game stand out against everyone else. We were talking about Fortnites and Roblox and all that stuff. They're their own universe. GTA doing stuff like that. That's how folks go viral, right? That's how we start hearing stories about, oh, this person was playing the video game, but they also do music on the side.
I know my boy Mega Ran. Did y'all see? Oh, y'all did put in the Mega,
Yeah, I
my
put it
boy
in
Mega
there.
Red.
Yeah.
Nigga ran in the game.
Yeah. Hey, and then he makes me. I know he's gonna. We got to get him on the podcast and talk about this too. But I know that he's probably gonna put his own special music for GTA and pump that stuff in the game.
And all it takes is for a couple of people, just like that
That's
Travis Scott concert with when
Yep.
they did with Fortnite.
Yep.
All it takes is like one server and then one or two artists and them doing like some type of wild ratchet shit, like a party or a strip
And they
club.
blow
All of
up.
them to get lit. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, bro.
And that's exactly what's going to happen with that. It's going to be an amazing story to have somebody that, has a passion for something and then they were able to embed that into a video game. That's going to be everlasting, right?
Yep.
Because now you're able to produce, the thing that you love to do, music. And that's just one thing we're talking about. We're talking about music, right? So you're able to produce that. And you got to imagine how many people are going to be playing this game.
Okay,
So millions of people
Yes.
playing this game.
think about how many people are going to buy. Just if the new Xbox does come out, but say the new Xbox do come out and the PS5 Pro, how many PS5 Pros you think this game is going to sell? If they say this game plays better on PS5 Pro,
I would probably say if there was ever going to be a game that was going to drive people to buy a new console, it's probably going to be GTA 6.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of games out there, even some of the top tier games, right? There's not a lot of games out there that is going to be able to drive people to drop,
money,
$500-600 on a console for just one game. But you also have folks out there, they live and breathe GTA Online.
Yeah,
of course they're going to play the main story, but that's all they play.
Let me ask a question. So this game is coming out May 26, 2026, right?
Allegedly. Might get delayed again. We never know.
Well, but I mean, that's their announced thing right now. And we know that the PS5 Pro is there. And there's rumors that Xbox is releasing their new console in 2026, right? So timing is everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the PS5 Pro obviously will have the performance advantage until whatever the next Xbox is, potentially. What happens if it really does play best on the newer Xbox out of the two consoles?
And it plays best on the Xbox.
Yeah,
it plays best on Xbox, but I do think like people will buy PS5s just because people are not Xbox fans no more. Like I ain't saying fans, but Xbox has lost a lot of trust. And when people heard Xbox going up $100 and they're not selling, but that brand PlayStation still has that strong brand like Nintendo. When you say PlayStation, people still to this day call Nintendo's PlayStation. They don't call them Xboxes. They say PlayStation. So PlayStation still had that brand. PlayStation still have that history going back to GTA and Madden. And folks will buy a console just for one game. We got to think about it. We are hardcore gamers, collectors. We're gonna buy them all. But I go back and think about when college football came out. People were buying Series S's, the weakest system, just to play college football. I said, and I remember I told the dude, I don't care about that. I just want to buy this right here and play this one game, and they are happy with that. And it just blew my mind. There are people who love GTA and only play GTA and only will buy. I know people. I'll wait till GTA 6 come out before I buy me a PS5 Pro. I say, how much? Yeah, I don't care. I want to buy that. And you 100% know PlayStation is gonna put that download code in what like they do the Astrobot and all that kind of stuff. And if they don't change their prices, like they're gonna sell a shit ton of regular PS5s, but PS5 Pros, they'll sell a lot of those too.
They're gonna change their prices. That's guaranteed. There's no way.
It goes back though, right? Because you're talking about the justification behind purchasing a console. It's always gonna go back to one key factor: the game. If the game is good, if the game is bad,
Mega Ran right here, y'all.
We're always gonna make justifications to get the game in the best possible way, right? So if I have a game that plays better on this console and I know I'm gonna be spending hundreds of hours in that game, why not get the console that it's gonna be done well the best on? Now,
for sure.
If Microsoft drops a new console and it just completely dwarfs, the PS5 next year, okay, good on Microsoft, but it's all going to be based on timing. If Rockstar decides to start dropping a couple of more drips out there, you know, in the next couple of months, and we start seeing more footage, and then they come out and say, hey, PS5 Pro, here's the subtle differences between your standard PS5 and your PS5 Pro. That's gonna go completely, everyone's gonna go batshit crazy. And for those that were holding off on the pros, they might go ahead and say, okay, this is the game that I want to get the pro for, and that's what it's gonna be. By the time
Marcus, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Marcus said he's hospital for 9 days. Keep the content coming. Hey, everybody put a heart in the chat for Marcus, for famous Marcus, man. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, get well soon, brother.
Yeah, man.
Sure. Get well soon.
Sure.
But I'm sorry, Ness. I thought that was important. I mean, to cut you off everything. Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, Marcus, we hope you heal up quick, my friend. For the Xbox, right? So if we have a new one that's coming out, I think the brand damage is done on Microsoft's side.
It is.
You can't come in and say that I got, we've got this, and we've got this many terabytes in here, and we're able to produce these kind of chips anymore. I don't care about that anymore. At this point, I need to know what the games are. And at this point, all the games are on PlayStation. Everybody else. So I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That part. And then also, like, you gotta think about. Oh no, we gotta shoot. You go ahead, Steve.
So crazy.
Hey, there has been a game that came out on Xbox Series RDX that made me want to buy. I just got an Xbox for or on my PS5. That's a lot. Yeah, we get it, man. Well, thank you for the super chat. So you know what that means.
Hey, shout out, brother.
He got two.
Shout out, bro. I had to get two of these bad boys, man. I call this one Ebony. I call this one Ivory. All right, and the good old reference of Devil May Cry. So if you know,
you have Canadian dollars in one and American dollars.
My man got a dollar stuck in his tongue.
I'm making it rain too much. I'm gonna stuck in my. Oh man, pause.
My man almost poked his eye out with a dollar bill.
That's right. So if you send a super chat, you also will get to get the money rained up on you. So if you want to make it rain, you want to get your special shout on the super chat right now. Socrates is the king of the sponsor. He's the king and the sponsor of the show right now. If you want to support, I don't say so much. If you want to support the podcast, send a super chat. Will be read on, and also too, you will get it made. Make it. I can't even say that. Make it rain on you. Pause. Pause. But yeah.
And a pause.
Every week, boy. Yeah.
I got my special shade. I got my special shades just for that too. So it's time to make it rain. I'm gonna put these bad boys.
That's right. You got a double shot. You got a double.
Oh shit! Pause.
That's on that one.
Money shot, people.
Oh goodness, that's the favorite part of the show when he does this. Man, what's up? Y2K Collector jumped into the chat, but yeah. So you got that double shot, making it rain on him. Anytime a super chat come, y'all should super chat so much so he got to hear him refill it. Get one big super chat for everybody. That's so funny to me.
GG's.
Oh, that's so funny to me. I love it.
76 people watching on YouTube tonight.
Yes, everybody on YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We are hitting brand new levels. Every time you hit a thumbs up, it will give YouTube the signal to bring this podcast to more people. Right now, like I said, we got 129 people total. We got, dang, YouTube is killing. Hey, I don't know what happened on X over there, but YouTube viewers you got 77 now. YouTube is the YouTube gang over here. We got the YouTube gang over here. We got the X gang, and then we got the Lonely gang over here, Twitch. But please go on and subscribe to my Twitch. I'm gonna be playing some more games. I got some videos up, podcasts to watch there. I'm gonna start exploring and doing a lot more on Twitch. I found it pretty relaxing, pretty good, man. So y'all please. And Zach King, thank you so much for the best gaming podcast on YouTube. Thank you. We're trying to do.
We appreciate that, man. Hey, those are some big compliments. I like. Yeah. It's like I think highly of ourselves, but I didn't think we reached that level so far. But if you think that, hey, man, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, right.
I want to say I'm blessed that we found like the right people, the right people in the right chats. It's been
That's for sure.
It's been clicking.
Well, it's a little fun going off the rails too. I can't help that.
Oh, I love going off the rails. When you get here, especially when stuff pisses you off, we got wheel you back in.
It's no, the doctor's PO'd. Oh, hell no, hands on deck. Hands on deck.
Y'all go check out some episode with Dr. O. When he goes off, y'all, he goes off. We need to give him a section of the podcast. What grinds my gears like on.
What grinds my gears? Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm down with that.
And also too, if you're a member of the podcast or a member of the channel, every time anytime that you write in the chat, just like Socrates did, you don't forget to risk this Gucci game. You will have your stuff on the super. You will have your stuff read on here, and it will be. You can see it forever. So. Did somebody say Dodge stuff? So he's trying to get. I know what he's trying to do with that one. This is so great, right? I love that y'all have helped build this podcast up because a lot of y'all who come in, y'all get the jokes, and if y'all new, y'all start getting the jokes really quick. I'm like, damn, y'all pick up on the jokes real quick to hell.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know we built like community to where they can like recall certain stuff that we said. God knows how many episodes ago.
I know, right?
It's like, damn, I forgot about that shit. You still remember it? That's what's up.
Also, y'all put hearts in the chat for our boy. He's a little on the weather Zelda hat guy. So put some, don't start. Hey, Zach, watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth, but put you on timeout.
He's gonna put you on timeout.
Look, Zach, he trying to mess with him, but no part. Okay, he goes, hey, put your ass on timeout. But hey, if you're on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up button because it will let YouTube know that this podcast is y'all like it. It helps out a lot, y'all. Please
Appreciate
it. That it does.
Yeah.
And back to your regular scheduled programming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Steve.
Well, yeah, going back to like we're saying, like GTA 6, man, like this stuff that you can be able to do, like music and like selling stuff. Like Saturn, you could probably like make some artwork and sell it in there and stuff. I don't know what you want me to do, but
she like, what the
I do that. Hold on, she's like, I do this shit.
I am not gonna get on those GTA servers.
Ooh, that face.
Ooh, like
I can't raise eyebrows properly, just like how I can't wink at all.
You can't wink.
Yeah, I can't both times.
Wait, do that again.
Like the government did this experiment on me that went terribly wrong. They'd be like,
My got into my eyelids.
You said she can't wink. That's funny. Wait, you cannot wink, really?
No. I never heard that. What the?
You see that? Like I'm.
What's happening right now?
It's so off. I can't wink.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they really will stop you at customs trying to wink at somebody like that. Oh, hold on,
you were trying to flirt your way through customs, and you were like, they'd be like, "Ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay?"
He's like, "No, I knew."
So you're like, no, I'm having a stroke.
I never seen nobody wink like this. She put her whole head like.
See somebody in the back, medic.
I want to close and I have to force it open. It's a battle. I just have to accept that I can't wink. So I cannot get myself out of like weird situations where you have to wink your way out of it. I can't do it. I will accept that.
Wow.
He said I will accept death.
Somebody said, all right, I'm all right. Like I'm gonna give me the sign. I need you to wink. Oh no.
Hey, thank you, Videos 207. Just like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to everybody on that stuff.
Appreciate you.
Oh man. That's funny as hell. Y'all, every week I'll be laughing my ass off. I promise y'all. Y'all bring me to tears every week. Somebody do something. I'm sitting here crying. Ooh,
I learn something new about Saturn every week.
I do too. See, you can tell I should get comfortable. Yeah, I was saying.
Yeah, that's facts.
I'm over here catching strays now.
Yeah, she sure went on you, man.
I'm like, damn, not you too.
Also, guys, we are. I want to tell y'all this too. This is going to be cool. We're working on t-shirts for the podcast, so we hope to have something within the next couple months. So, but we're going to try to debut some podcast shirts and some different things y'all can buy and support the podcast. Everybody on the podcast is going to have their own t-shirt, so definitely come out and support. And it will go straight to people who you're getting it from and stuff. So it's gonna be fun. Like, we got a lot of good surprises and stuff. And next week we're gonna get another controller out. You know, we got more controllers to give out and stuff. So we want to thank y'all so much. We ain't ended right now. We're gonna keep on the show going, but I just want to let y'all know we got a lot of good updates and stuff. Also, this weekend, me and Neo Ness is going to be in Oklahoma at the Oklahoma Gaming Frenzy
in Tulsa.
In Tulsa, yeah, I'm gonna say in Tulsa. And we gotta leave early. We gotta leave early, but it's gonna be 10 to 5. It's gonna be pretty darn fun. I'm gonna put the information up here so y'all can see it. But Ness, are you ready for it, man?
Oh yeah, man, I'm ready. Going back to the old stomping grounds. 3-hour drive, ain't no thing but a chicken wing, you know. Gravy train with biscuit wheels, you know how it is. So yeah, I'm on the hunt for a game or two.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm on the hunt for a game or two.
So right here, y'all, let me put it up here on the squizzle, on the screen squizzle, so y'all can get y'all tickets and stuff. This is their Facebook page, Oklahoma Gaming Society. There's an Oklahoma Gaming Frenzy right here. Y'all check out. We're gonna be there. It is. Make sure we get the let me get everything on here. Go through here and look and see, because this is our first time. So we have a panel right here. If let me get this bigger. So okay, there we go. All right. So Oklahoma Gaming Frenzy. Go to their website. Here is 10 to 5 at the Tulsa Women's Expo. We'll get the address in just a minute. We'll get your address.
It's on another flyer that they have on the page.
Okay, yeah. And so we got me and Neil Ness when we're talking about Bala on the budget. We're talking about Neo Geo and stuff. Then it's 11:30 to 12:30. So we got a lot of places. I mean, Brett Weiss is going to be there. Retro Game Hunters are going to be there. Got the raffles. We got a lot of good stuff there. So let me make sure I can find the other things so I can show y'all when y'all go. What time is going to be there? We got people look at this. Look at it. Rich smile right there. So right here, this is the address. It is 1701 South Sandusky Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma. So if y'all really want to come meet us there. Beat us there 10 to 5. I'm telling you from past experiences, guys, these smaller shows have the best stuff.
Mm-hmm.
These smaller shows, my goodness, y'all. Dude,
1 day shows, I can concur. The 1 day shows they've been like 2 for 3, 3 for 3 for all
the Tyro.
Huh?
Oh no, somebody from Twitch. We got another person from Twitch.
Okay. Yeah. They come out with some gems. I know when we went to Como and there was I wanted to buy so much stuff that day. I just couldn't because I had to go to Vegas that following week. So I was like, nah, I can't be in here spending all this money like that. I gotta go to Vegas, but I'll have some ducats.
Oh yeah, you got some ducats now, huh? Yeah, you got some ducats now.
Oh, not even from that. Not even from that. I'm back in the game. I'm back in the game. We'll talk offline about that. But yeah, I'll have some.
You went down to Oklahoma again.
I did.
Of course.
I did.
You hit it big, didn't you?
I did.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
Dang,
I knew you were kind of like
I know you're quiet.
You weren't super happy for a minute, so I'm glad that you're back in it.
I'm back. Yeah. It was just.
We'll talk offline, but I know you hit big, bro. Damn.
I know
it was a gut feeling. It was one of those days. Like it was one of those days where one of my buddies was like, "Let's go," and then he backed out, and then I was just gonna be at the house by myself. So I was like, "Screw it, I'll go." And man, so I walked in, and it was just like, boom, right off the bat. And then after that, it was like one after the other, and I was like, okay. And then it just got to a point where people were like looking and following me. I was like, okay, I got to get out of here.
No shit.
Yeah, I was by myself, so I was like, nah, I don't like this.
Yeah, we'll talk offline.
Yeah.
All I know, we need to plan a trip together, and that's need to be in attendance. That's all I know. Goddamn. We'll talk about it later.
He had look like that when I had look by video games. We need to switch.
Yeah, no. You keep that video game luck. I'll keep my luck over here.
I'd rather have this luck than the video game luck. You know, this luck could get me some video games. I'm good.
Hey, I need a Hyundai too, a CBI. Yeah, I would like to have that on Super.
Oh, Hagane?
Yeah, Hagane on CBI. That's you know what, one Super Nintendo game I want, like completing boxes just to have it, is Earthbound. I had the game so many times, I had the guide so many times, just never had all it together in one thing.
Didn't you find one like at the
Goodwill? Yeah, I found a real shitty copy like for $3. Goodwill, yeah.
Just print out a new sticker and call it good.
I already sold it. I mean, I already
I know
sold
you
it.
did. I know.
I traded it for some Neo Geo stuff when I first started doing that. Yeah, Miss says, "Hey, dude, to follow the money."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about these. Okay, so all these prices of gaming going up. Talk about keeping with the theme. A lot of people are kind of like nervous and scared about future console prices. Now, Nintendo been talking about. The president was talking about it, Bowser, and he said, like, pricing games are going to be adjusted accordingly. And a lot of these, we just saw with Xbox, which was stupid. It's just so stupid. You're just a stupid Xbox. But no, if you don't get that Dexter Laboratory, you remember that?
Oh,
it was an episode of Dexter's Laboratory. Like, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. But anyway, yeah. Well, these future console prices, what do y'all think, man? Anybody can talk to Saturn, since you're in Canada.
Go ahead.
Yeah, these future
Might as well buy a
console
good PC.
Yeah, I know.
You're muted.
You're muted. You always get like the raw end of the deal, pause, but the game prices. Talk about this.
I just wish that they were nicer, and then they.
I wish they were nicer.
That our economy is not the greatest. Like, our dollar is not strong. I don't want to have to pay like $100, but at the same time, I have to accept that I have to pay that much to play a game.
Why don't you just move to the U.S.?
Well, it depends. Are they gonna make my salary match US dollars?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're not gonna. But here's the thing: you're gonna make more money, but then you have to pay for everything.
Yeah, it's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That's a no for
She's
me, dog.
Well, you know what though? It's like, here's the thing. I mean, ultimately, like, if at some point you decide that you want to like get married and have, significant other, then it's 2 incomes. You know what I'm saying? So that's always a possibility as well.
Yeah.
I like my own independent income. I just.
I'm just putting options. I'm not. There's no judgment on that. It's like however you want to do it is fine. I'm just saying it's like that is a consideration.
It's just like gaming here is definitely an investment. People have
choose to be a gamer.
where they'll spend money on things, and it's a hobby, and it's worth it. Gaming is a little bit more on the expensive side, unfortunately, because even though you can get things digitally, your prices are still the same, which I don't understand. Why am I paying the same as digital as physical?
That's for everybody, man.
That's everybody.
I know, but like, why are we paying that? That's the only question that I've always asked myself.
I wish somebody could answer that too. Yeah, why?
Because
am I paying?
greed. It's greed. I mean, 100%. That's corporate greed. They're like, we're gonna use the same, pricing that we use for physical copies for digital copies. That way, we get more profit off the digital sales.
Mm-hmm. Here's
Just
the
thing is, I don't know, like
cheaper.
it. What you could do, like, okay, so in the United States, and I don't know. I mean, Canada has obviously there are multiple like Canadian holidays, right? So in the United States, we have a lot of different holidays, especially coming up to Thanksgiving and Christmas, where you can get some really, really good deals. And so what I tend to do is I'll go buy like $1,000 worth of like PlayStation cards and like $1,000 worth of Xbox cards, right?
Well, everybody can't buy $1,000 card like you.
No. I'm just kidding. Listen, these are numbers. Just pay attention, just because it's easy. So it's like, well, I'm not actually spending $1,000 on those cards. I'm spending $800 on those cards, right? Yeah. Because I buy them when they're 20% off. So then, you could do the same thing with one $100 card and get it for $80, right? Mm-hmm. So you do that, and then you wait until, Black Friday sales. So they're going to be anywhere from 20 to 40% off. So they're already 20, 40% off. And then you use that discount, the discounted card for an additional 20% off. So you're actually getting the games for less than, they're closer to like $40 US, at that point for like a $80 game, right? So you're almost getting like 50%, 60% off effectively. So if you strategize and plan and budget, you can actually get into gaming and maintain your hobby. You're just going to be a little bit delayed. You can't worry about the FOMO. You can't worry about the collector's editions. You just be like, look, I want the to play the game. Okay, bet we can make this work. And there's a way to do it to minimize that financial impact. So that's, back in the day when I was like really like living out of like ramen noodles and shit like that, that's how I maintained my gaming habit, because I was always smart about how I spent. Like I'd maximize the money I spent so that the least amount of cash bought me the most amount of game, And so there's ways to
take advantage of sales too, like
100%. That's what I'm saying. If you couple sales with that, with the discount cards, you're golden. Because guess what? The Microsoft cards actually allow you to buy hardware with them too. So like, let's say there's a controller that you want, you can wait for the controller to go on sale. Then all of a sudden you take that extra 20% off effectively because you bought it at a discount. So for a $69.99 controller, you're paying like $40 for, or $35 for, or whatever. And that's a much easier pill to swallow.
I'll go ahead. Go ahead, Sarah.
Oh no, I just wanted to ask. Okay, so with Black Friday would be the time to get games. Sometimes if it's like a title that came out that year, actually most of the time they're not very nice about it and they keep it full price. And then everything else is like.
Yeah, it really depends, because Nintendo, of course, they're like the main culprits to.
Nintendo, they'll never. But I found by accident Final Fantasy 15 when that one came out. I can't remember when. I remember the year it came out. I did not get it until later when it was Black Friday sale, and I was just walking in GameStop. I think it was called GameStop. And I walked in and I just purchased it for like a fraction of the price for a title for that year. And then I've never been able to find games that were like you released that year on sale.
Oh, there's a couple.
I don't know. It depends too. Like, so if you look at Ubisoft, like all of their games, they all go on fire sale right around.
Yeah, I never
mind. You'll be able to find like that Star Wars game they did or the Pandora game that they did probably for $9.99 by the time Black Friday rolls around this year. Now, granted, those games didn't come out this year, but the thing is, it's like if you have a backlog and you're willing to wait like 12 months or 18 months, you're going to be able to get those games for a much more reasonable price.
And I think that's where the issue where people get angry at, right? This is how I see it. People want the games now and they don't want to wait, and I get that. And especially if you're streaming and making content off the games, I totally get that. But I just put a video up about $5 games at GameStop. Games. Now, I had a couple comments in that section like, well, GameStop doesn't put any good games out. Okay, what is your definition of a good game? Because Borderlands 3, I heard it was a good game. It was okay, but they have it. It is difficult to find a lot of $5 games, but you can find those, or jump to the next level and find 4 $20 games for $40, and you can do that. But I think a lot of people want to like the premier titles and stuff like that,
correct.
And it just doesn't work like that. Now, things like using GameStop points, trading certain games in at GameStop that worth more other places. I think a lot of people just don't do their due diligence in their work.
Correct.
And a lot of people are just lazy and they want, I just want you to give me the deal instead of working for the deal. Or here's another thing, like this surprised me. This was really a good comment. Somebody said, "Hey man, I want these extra games, so what was it? Deliver food. What is that called? Uber Eats or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody got an Uber. Somebody took on an Uber Eats job so they can fund their gaming hobby. And I was like, somebody wrote me a long like an email, and they put it in the comments, but then they follow up with an email. They said, "Yeah, man, to your videos." And I ain't just saying just me, but he said, "I just realized I want to game more, so I got me an extra job." A lot of people these days, they don't want to do that. They just want to like, "Oh, I want to complain about this." All right, if the game is going up what can you do to like bring some more income in your house so you can get this game? A lot of people don't want to risk and do that. They lazy.
What I've been doing, and I don't know. I mean, anybody could do this. Well, I've personally been doing. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard. I'm pretty sure you guys heard it before. You know those surveys you can do online. They pay you like points or whatever.
I heard that. Yeah.
There's two of them. I'm doing. Actually, I'm doing one of them holes right now. Focus survey. Man, you can get. they give you like points. Essentially, like 100 points is $1.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do X amount of survey, and each survey is like different points. There's some surveys give you like $10 or like 1,000 points, was equivalent to like $10, stuff like that. I'm doing them just like 6 or 7 years, and a lot of my games have been funded simply off of doing that. Like those that Sonic Generations Collector's Edition that Amazon got, that was already paid off. But all the surveys I was doing.
Man, you need some surveys, bro.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, it's like anybody look at it's called focussurveys.com. It takes like the surveys can range anywhere to like 5 minutes to like 30 minutes. But I'm knocking them things out in like 10 minutes, probably less than that. I'll be doing them while I'm at work, like at my desk job, because I'm just sitting there. I might as well just do 2 things at once. So that's another come up that people can do. So look online, go on Google.
If you want to make some big bread, you can pick up some assassination contracts and take some people out. I mean, you'd be set.
We do not condone that here on the podcast. We do not condone that.
All it takes is one good contract
in real life.
All it takes is one good contract. You step in life.
I'm a hitman to support my gaming habit. Man, you know what? That's a movie right there.
That's a bad movie, right?
John Wick is John Wick, the Super Nintendo edition.
Oh man! But yeah, like your people, look it up. Focus Group. They got some good surveys on there. That's been paying for my gaming hobbies for the past. Almost 10 years. No, 2016. Yeah, that's almost 10 years.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you what me and Steve used to do back in the day. We used to go and hit the clearance end caps everywhere, and we would be looking up the prices. What does this trade for at GameStop? What does this trade for at like the mom and pop shop down the way? And we would take them and we'd be like, all right, bet. So it's like you go buy like a whole bunch of $15 clearance games, and then you go trade it in for like $25 at GameStop or like, $30 at the mom and pop shop. And you would build your credit, because every weekend you would go and you would clear out those end caps, doing the same thing over and over again. And then you have that bank set up because you would always take it as in-store credit. And then when something really big hits, you're like, bet, I got this. I did that all the time. I still do that. Because it's a habit, not because I need to, but because it's a habit. So I will go and buy shit, and I'll be like, okay, give me the entire end cap and take all that stuff out, and then I go trade it in at other places, and it's like, all right, set. You can sell shit on eBay.
I was doing that heavily back in 2017, especially with that Amazing Spider-Man game that was on PS4. Walmart had it for $10. You could trade it for GameStop for $30. Boy, when I found that out, I bought like 10 of those things that same day. I was trading them in multiple GameStops. That was a year that I fucked up my backlog and got like 40 games, and that's how I started building on top of it. So this goes back almost 10 years. That's what I was doing. Pay for or to discount my consoles.
I'd be like, all right, I got $300, built up over the last 3 months or whatever, and then the console drops, and it's like now I'm only paying like $200 out of pocket or whatever. And I mean, it's like that. Number one, it's entrepreneurial, right? Because if you could think like that and apply those principles to what you're doing for your hobby, you can take that same skill set and put it into other things. You know what I'm saying? Like side hustles and whatever else. And there's tons of side hustles people can get into. I mean, stupid shit like washing people's driveways and stuff like that. Minimal equipment costs, minimal time, and you're
people just don't want to work, man.
Well, hey, look, you don't want to work, that's on you, and I don't feel sorry for you. But if you want to work and you hustle, man, mad respect to you, because it's like I've seen people turn nothing into something, and that something onto like, basically it allows them to live the lifestyle they want to live. So
you gotta work. Like you said, you gotta work. Be given to you. Then they're gonna be given. You gotta hustle. Shit.
Yep. Prices, everything going up.
Everybody in this crew hustles. Everybody here hustles. There's not any, like, just take care of me. It's like, please give me a gift.
Why you say it like that? Oh my god.
I don't know why I said like that.
I know he like take care of me.
I don't know, man. It's like, people don't want to work. Like you said, it's like sacrifice gets you what you need.
People don't want to work, but they don't want to work, but they want everything with it. I'm like, come on, man. You can't have both. You gotta pick a struggle. That's why I ain't cut my hair. I gotta work out some more. I gotta have at least this gut gone. Then I can pick can't be
at least.
Good.
Yeah, you gotta pick a struggle. Shit.
That's true.
Man, I'm almost at my
100%
weight.
true.
Man, I've been hitting it. Getting it.
How's it coming
That's
out?
what's up. That's what's up.
I'm down. What is that? What is that? I'm down 40 pounds now.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out,
Good,
bro. Shout
man.
out.
Yeah. 43 pounds. I'm down 43 pounds now.
Damn.
In a span of what, like 2 months, 3 months? What are we talking about?
What is that? Let's see it. 5 months. 5 months. It's been
That's
slow
not
grind.
bad.
Slow
That's
grind.
not bad.
Yeah.
So that's essentially what, like almost 10 pounds a month or something like that? Can do the
Yeah,
math on
about
that? Almost 10 pounds. Okay.
About
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's some
would-
people. There's some people go that amount of time and only do like 10, 20 pounds. So yeah, you on the ball, brother. So yeah, keep that up. Shit.
If I was like really going like heavy with it, and if I was doing like 2 a days, I could probably be down like 60 pounds. But I'm just not.
You dude, hey.
Hey, slow and steady, brother. Still slow and steady.
Yeah.
That's what always wants to race.
When I got back in the gym, I'm still back in the gym a little bit. I'm doing a machine weight till I get back up. I'm like, okay.
Health is wealth. Health is wealth.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That is very true. Yeah,
That's
they will
I
never.
gotta live long enough to play these games, man. I gotta be living for GTA 7.
Yep. I never skip leg day because the day that my knees go out going up and down the steps will be the day I truly lost a life. God, I can't have that shit.
Mhm.
I never skip leg day. So my calf muscles are so immaculate as they are now. You know, just a little shout out to that. But yeah, man, yeah. Health is definitely wealth. So keep it up, people. And then also, there's plenty of game. Like even people like even it's hard for you to get out and do exercising, man. I purposely got. Well, I don't have it behind me right now. That Ring Fit Adventure, that shit is fire, bro. Like that alone made me lose like 15 pounds in the span of like 2 weeks.
Damn.
So if you need a motivator and you like games and stuff, it's like, oh, I need something to like just motivate me or something that makes exercising fun. If you got to switch Ring Fit Adventure, it's a shit, bro. It's a shit. So look that up. I think the prices might be going up now because I think that's one of the games that's not compatible with Switch 2. So yeah, just tip the
Oh,
information
is
we
it
got to
really
see.
not?
I believe so. Yeah. Hold on, let me look it up.
Oh.
Yeah, because you don't need the accessory, but a lot of people prefer to use it with it. So let me see.
Oh, y'all, and maybe in 5 minutes I might have a surprise for y'all. So we'll see if it happens.
Hey, somebody give me $650,000 right quick.
Shoot, give me that. You know, I was
That's a very
specific.
specific number, Alex. What you need that for, bro? What the hell?
I just like while we're talking, I'm like browsing cars and I found one. It's a Lamborghini Huracan STO,
I was
and
wondering. I was like,
it's running 1,600 horsepower on E85, and I'm like, yeah, I'd take that.
650 beans.
I mean, we just need to go and go to the casino, man.
Oh, hey, y'all. Also, speaking about hustling, garage sale season is here.
Oh,
It
yes,
is
sir.
here. So
Mhm.
if you're out there and you find something for your boy, send it this way. Send it to your boy. But no, you don't have to. But be on the lookout. Garage sales, y'all. There are.
Yeah, you can find gold in
Y'all,
those
let
things.
me show y'all what I found real quick.
Damn, I forget. You be going in your neighborhood. They be having one every year.
Oh yeah.
We have
Yeah,
bulk
yeah.
trash this for tomorrow, and like a bunch of neighbors were putting their stuff out. There was this dude with this big ass trailer. He was picking up everybody's shit.
I found this at a garage sale for like $1 a piece, right?
Damn, Cube Games.
But no, hold on. Yeah, they are, but they're just the cases though. They're just a case, no games in it.
But they
But
got the
still,
manuals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they got the manuals though. Yeah.
that's
on
definitely
eBay.
yeah,
You can sell that easy, $20 eBay.
Yeah, I know,
You're
right?
good.
Yeah, there's plenty of people buying just cases with the manuals. Yeah.
Yeah,
What up,
look,
Tay?
looking like
Oh,
my
what's going on, Tay?
that's my other light skinned Canadian.
Yeah, I know, right? that man over there spending big bucks too with them high
Hey,
ass
I said
prices.
I said GameCube stuff, and this light skinned Canadian popped up.
Light skin connect. Wow.
He's like,
Yeah,
I heard
GameCube. Yeah, I know he because he going for a full
Damn,
GameCube.
manuals look pretty crispy.
Yeah, these are, man. Like,
You said you found all those for $1 a piece, or the whole thing for $1?
no, $1 a piece.
Oh, that's
He was like,
solid
I-
right come up. Yeah.
So I forgot to call him back. He said he got a GameCube and some PS3. Let me see.
Wait.
Oh yeah, hey y'all, we got our special guest real quick. We got our boy from GTA 6, Mega Ran. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
He coming back for the auditions. What's up, brother?
Yeah,
What's up, y'all?
You just got on
Oh my
stage.
gosh. I literally just got on stage. What's up, y'all?
What's up, brother? We talking about you in GTA 6. Also, guys,
Oh man.
hey,
Hmm?
Megaran is hey y'all guys. My friend Megaran, he is hitting up Dallas. I don't think I'm gonna be here that weekend because I gotta go to a show myself. But make sure y'all get y'all tickets for sale right here. Nerdcore
Hey,
Party
the Nerd
Con
Party
here in
Con.
Dallas at the Bomb
Right
Factory.
there.
Man, tell everybody about your shows, bro. You been
Hey
talking about
man,
games, yeah?
it's all the top nerd rappers from YouTube, from all over the world who travel, and there's people coming from Japan, people from coming from London, so many places to bring like nerdy rap music. So music about anime, music about video games, music about pro wrestling, all in one place. Just this week, there's a $20 special for those tickets. Those tickets are $100, but they're only for this week.
wow.
So please, everybody, grab a few if you can for your friends. It's literally just a special. It's called Music Mayhem that the venue is doing just for the week. And for wrestling fans, it's the week after All In and Dallas.
Oh, it's
So if you're
after
sticking
all
around
this,
a
so I
little
will
bit,
be here then. Okay, I'm putting it in the chat.
yeah.
So y'all go
Maybe it's
buy,
what
just
I
support
remember.
the homie. This is for
Maybe it's the
Dallas,
week
though.
before. Anyway, but yeah, if
It's a
you're in
date. The date's
Texas,
on there.
anywhere close by, come through and come see your boy. I went to the first two Party Cons and they were amazing. Like great vibes, good people, music. It's a really cool environment to get to know people, like meet up with people that you've known or chatted with all online.
Mhm.
A lot of folks who don't get to perform a lot, this is the only place you're gonna see them. So they moved to Dallas this year. It used to be in North Carolina. So they're in an even bigger venue. So we got to fill this venue up, y'all, to show them that independent music can win. Y'all, I know y'all going to Beyonce and y'all going to Kendrick Lamar and all that. And respect, because I love those people. But they paid already. You know what I'm saying? So you got to help out the indie artists
That's
as well to
true.
support independent music
Yep.
where it all started.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And they ain't cracking you over the head for $1,000 tickets either. So
That's
you
very
know what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah, you right, man. They already got paid. Like if nobody
Yes,
goes to their show, look, they set for life anyway. So you right, brother. Yeah, shout out to all independent artists out there. You right, brother. You right.
you need the independence, man. And that's where a lot of the big acts get their style from anyway. You know what I mean? They get
Oh,
a lot of
absolutely.
their
Absolutely.
style
Yeah.
and their ideas and their, from what's happening on the underground and what's bubbling. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's
Somebody in the chat, man,
it's
said you're
really
becoming the
cool to
world's best
see.
rapper.
That's
You got
what's
in
up,
the chat.
man.
So guy in the chat to come to Megaran becoming the world's best rapper.
I want to be the world's best rapper. That's what I want to be next.
You
Nice.
also too, man, you got a new
I want
album
to be the
coming
world's
out.
best dad also raps.
And that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
I can
Buddy's
get behind- I
Magic
can get
Tree
behind
House
that
is
cause.
coming very soon. I'm doing a children's album, just dedicated to our act of fatherhood and just being a better person. And me and my wife, we fostered and adopted a beautiful baby boy. He's 3 years old, so I'm making music that he can listen to as well as adults. And so I think you'll enjoy it. So the first record is out, Buddy's Magic Toy Box, and that came out in 2023. So the follow-up is coming this summer. And the first place I'll be playing it is in Dallas at Nerdcore Party Con. So come
Nice.
through and see your boy.
Man,
Hey,
what
shout out, brother. All love and respect go towards you, man. I really appreciate everything you do, man. Especially for Black fathers, man. We need more representation out there for that, man. Because Black
That's
fathers
facts.
would, hey, look, we go underappreciated out here, man. Like a lot of them do. So yeah, I really love and respect what you do, brother.
Absolutely,
So,
man.
sir.
Shout out to the dad gang out here representing, holding it down,
Yeah,
doing
man.
what we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? I
Y'all get those
appreciate it.
y'all get those tickets. Even if you're not going, get those tickets, give it to a friend, get to a co-worker or enemy, somebody
Yes,
just
this
get
is
those tickets
literally
out.
a one-time. Yeah, this is a one-time deal. These tickets are going to go up by like 40, 50, 60% in the next week. So it's just a
Yeah, I'm gonna buy
special
one.
after the soft announce date, just to kind of get people to get the word out. So grab a ticket if you can. Steve, I'm sure I'll see you at All In as well.
You know what?
I know
I
you're
got
gonna be
the
out there for
day
that.
all in. I'm be in Chicago, man. I got a show in Chicago. I hate that. I'm like, hey, they got me the same day. I gotta.
What?
Yeah, I looked at it too. I was like, I was gonna be an outlaw. I said,
Oh,
oh,
man.
I know. I came back out there. I already paid for the hotel and the
Wow.
flight and everything. So, yeah, I know.
Mm.
Hey, I'm trying. Hey, I'm hustling like you.
Dang. Well, you know, work. I
And,
know.
hey,
I feel you. Duty calls, work calls, bro.
Hey, and how we met,
I gotta
man? We
ask
met
y'all.
over
I gotta
wrestling.
ask the panel. We did, and you know, and it just means that we have so much other things in common with wrestling and video games and all that. But yeah, I got a question for the panel. I'm sure y'all talked about it, but how many of y'all already got your Switch 2 pre-ordered?
My
yeah, we
God.
might get it.
I would say it's probably three of us. It's me, Steve, and Alex. I think. Yeah, it's me, Steve, and Alex. Yeah.
Ness and Saturn, we're undecided
So
right now.
I was undecided too, but the FOMO got the best of me. Like I wasn't even hyped. I was like, I guess I'll just do it.
Yeah, it got the
I
better
wasn't
of
even hyped.
everybody, brother, and especially what came out today, how the prices might be going up again. It was like, nah, we ain't taking that risk. Nah, ain't taking that.
Right. It's like you know, if you see it, it's like you just got to do it. So that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I happened to be up late. I saw the Wario 64 tweets going out, and I was like, all right, I guess I should just do this. and then I got lucky and just got it. But yeah, I wasn't even hyped. I wasn't sweating it really. And then I was like, you know what? It's one of those things like I'll be glad I got it now rather than be sorry later when I'm trying to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very true.
Well,
Which
worst
version did you
scenario,
get?
you can cancel the pre-order and then just return it, or just return it if you don't open it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hey,
true. I got the bundle. I got the Mario Kart bundle.
Hey, man, I know you've been on tour. First, where are you touring it right now, and where you going to next? And also, too, man, what you think about the new hit Expedition 33? Have you heard about it? You been playing it? Talk about that, man.
I heard about it. You know, I'm on the road, so I've literally been on the road for like a month. So if it doesn't, usually I've been playing Steam Deck, and I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to run on Steam Deck, so I didn't grab it yet. So as soon as I get home, that's the first thing I'm gonna play. I'm playing Oblivion now.
Hey, shout out!
I just started playing this little Metroidvania called Nine Souls. I started playing that, but Expedition looks really good. Like I'm gonna grab it. But yeah, if you like, it's kind of like what was that other one? Ori, it's kind of like that.
Oh, you said Ori? It's in with a word, brother. I love Ori. Like Will of the Wisp and Black Forest.
It's definitely got.
That's enough. That's all I need.
Yeah, Will of the Wisp is one of the best games ever. That's like one of my favorite games ever. So yeah, so it's those kind of vibes, like that, like Hollow Knight, those kind of vibes. So it's fun. But
so where you
I
at
did
right
not
now?
play the Expedition 33 yet, but I'm hearing it's good, so I need to get it.
Man, good luck finding. If you out to see a store and you see that drop a copy like that, a physical copy, go pick that joint up.
You might want to grab 2 or 3 of those, brother, because they reselling at double the price and people is buying.
Really?
So, yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Dang, for real?
They only made they made a limited number of physical copies. So if people find one out in the wild, they're going for like stupid dollars, easily double the price. So yeah, if you find some, definitely buy like 2 or 3.
Oh wow, I'm out in Colorado. I'm about to call all my GameStops around here and see.
Oh, bro, all of them.
Good luck. And hey, if you see a collector's edition, buy that joint.
Oh yeah, you can't even second guess that. Buy that shit. Like credit,
okay,
bro. Like no.
All right, say less.
Buy it.
Wow.
Man.
All right, I'm on the hunt then. I'll try to get some of my homies to look for it too. So yeah, we got 2 more dates, and then I'm back home. So we have Salt Lake City tomorrow, and then we have Boise, Idaho, and then I go home for a week to Arizona, and then I go to Philly for a convention, the Fan Expo Philadelphia. John Cena's gonna be there, so that should be cool.
Ooh.
Yo, he's gonna be here in Dallas man, at the end of the month.
His name is John Cena. Hey, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
He's supposed to be here at Dallas,
nice,
so I already got my.
Are you going?
I'm going. I'm gonna go. I got some some passes to go. So hopefully I can get an interview with him. We'll see. You got to set up an interview with him, all that kind of stuff. But definitely, you're gonna see some videos from your boy because I usually go every year, and they just give me a pass, and I come in and it's great. Fan expos are really nice.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping I can run into him. I asked them if I could do a panel with him, like a wrestling and rap music panel.
Yeah,
And they were like,
that'd be
well,
dope.
let's ask his people and see. Like, I think that would be a dope panel.
that would
And
be.
so I was like, I'm not just some nobody. Like, I've done some music stuff in wrestling. Like, I think it'd be a really cool panel. And
Yeah, tell him
and so
about
they're
the
like, they're
wrestling
gonna run it
stuff
by
you
his
did.
team and see.
Tell him about you on Netflix and everything,
That
bro.
would be really cool.
Yeah, tell him about your Netflix debut.
Oh, well, my Netflix thing. Oh yeah, Woods yelled at me. I have music now on WWE and AEW, which is pretty cool. I did the New Day's theme with my boy Sazy. The tag team champion, New Day, and Shelton Benjamin, tag team champion on the other show. So that's pretty cool. And
Hey, that Shelton Benjamin
some more
is
stuff in the works
slapping.
that I can't talk about yet. So hopefully soon. I got more games coming. I got more game placements, more wrestling placements. Hopefully some voice acting in the very near future.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah, I'm staying very busy right now.
Yep. Hey man, we gotta get you
Congratulations on
for a
that.
football.
That's actually big news, man.
That is.
Yeah,
man.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
We
man.
support everything
Thank
you do, man. Like we support you in new
Thank
GTA
you.
6 and stuff, man.
Man, you
New
such a
GTA
GTA 6. Oh my god. You got man, yeah, you definitely got to hit
Bro.
Rockstar. I'll be like, hey, we gotta do something. I know you definitely gotta do something. with them, bro. I'm pretty sure they'll be open.
They gotta cut the check. Yo, I've had, I mean, it's a running joke about how long they've been working on this game, but yo, like, I've got emails from like 7 years ago from Rockstar people being like, yo, when this game comes out, it should be very soon. But when it does, we're gonna have you come out to the launch party, you're gonna play some songs, and it's gonna be great. And I'm like, yo, this was like 7 years ago. And then I try to respond, and it's like this person doesn't work at Rockstar anymore.
They said we're gonna take it.
Oh,
They said
man.
we're gonna take your likeness, but we ain't gonna pay you for it. That's
I realize now that rich people and rich companies, they stay rich for a reason. By not paying people.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's
So
a
I
fact.
understand. Shoot, Lindsay Lohan, she had a lawsuit against Grand Theft Auto.
I remember
So-
that because they thought she thought the girl on the front cover kind of looked like. I know what you're talking about.
You gotta parlay this into something, man. Hey, when they come out next year, you're gonna have to like, hey, y'all catch me in GTA 6 or something. You gonna definitely have to put some music in that game because
Yo, it's the easiest cosplay ever, yo. I'm about to pull that off for the whole summer.
yes,
I'm gonna be in the pink button up with some jewelry, and some shades, and that's it. That's my cosplay for every time.
Oh my god.
Oh man, hey. Also, too, when you offer when you're back home and selling stuff and getting in the next couple weeks or so, we had to get you on for a full podcast, because man, like I said, we support everything you do, man. Blessed to have you in my life, man. Just good. I love to see your ascension and stuff. Like we both were hustling, man. I remember that first day I met you at the table hustling. I was on the hustle, taking pictures, hustling, getting that music out. We was like,
News
and
hustling, bro.
wrestling, but we still.
That's right.
Hey, we sit
The
all
hustle
in
don't
work.
stop. Yeah.
No, it don't. Hey, we was all. Hey, you got a room? Hey, it's all piling in that one room, man.
Yo, for real. Yeah, man. You never stop hustling, man. That's
No.
what I love about you, man. You're inspiration, bro.
Man, you
So
are
just
too,
keep
bro.
on.
You're a definite inspiration, man. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Man, I
And,
never
like-
forget that steak night. I never forget that steak night. The big steak.
Man. Yeah, we definitely gotta talk some wrestling too.
Yeah, we
Uh,
do, man.
There's so much going on right now.
It's so much going on. It's so much going on, man. But y'all make sure y'all get those tickets, man. Man, you can stay on long as you want, man. You got anything else you want to ask or talk about real quick or something?
Yes, sir.
You know?
Well, I gotta run. I think I gotta go back to my table and do some merch. I stepped
All right,
outside.
brother.
I'm in Grand Junction, Colorado.
Grand Junction.
But
All right.
I gotta step back in and go do some merch.
All right,
I
man. Hey,
had no
y'all.
idea this place existed. I never heard of it.
Don't get. Hey, man. You black man. Don't get caught up out there.
It's close to Colorado Springs. Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
what you
right.
gonna get
Well,
your
yeah,
American-
man.
All right, man. Take care, brother.
Thanks.
All right, brother. Yeah, y'all. We had a quick run in from Mega Ran. Oh, is he still talking? All right. There you go. Yeah.
Special guest.
Yeah, special guest running in. Friend of the
That's
show,
what's up.
Mega Man.
Mhm.
Good buddy of mine and stuff. Out there hustling. Y'all get those tickets, man. $20 ticket. I'm gonna buy one too. You have to buy one just to support them and stuff like
Yeah, he
that.
said they're going up about 40-60%.
Buy one and
Yeah,
use
so
the
that's
giveaway, Steve.
yes, that's basically
Yeah,
terrorist
I am.
tickets.
Well, it's for Dallas, so you got to be in Dallas. You got to be in Dallas.
I mean,
It's gonna be it's a Dallas show. But go to his website, check him out. He's on Instagram at Mega Ran. Check him out and just see where he's gonna be at next and stuff, man. It's good that he just got on. I was just joking with him. I said, man, we talking about you in GTA 6. I just got on stage. I said, man, come on, promote real quick, you know. So he did that. So you never know who's gonna stop in on the podcast, guys. You just never know who your boy know. You never know who gonna stop in. I know people. They can't get that nowhere else, no other podcast. For real though, I ain't lying. But yeah, y'all, man, just think about that. That GTA 6 is gonna be a hell of a game. God dang, I cannot wait.
I can't wait to see all the ratchetness from like different inner city game stops when this game come out. That's just gonna be.
I want to know how the collector's edition is gonna be. I bet it's gonna be a $300 collector's edition. It's going to be.
Is there generally collector's editions for Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
Yeah.
They typically are, yeah.
But historically they've always sucked.
Yeah, because five was like a duffel bag or some weird shit.
I like the locker one.
4 had like a lockbox.
Yeah, 4 had the lock. That one was all right, but they could have did.
No, was it? What the fuck are you gonna do with a lockbox? Fuck
I
that
know, right? I
lockbox.
was like, that's what I was like. It was all right. The thought of it was cool, but they could have.
Do a lockbox. Okay, look, the money bag was
treasure
cool.
in here.
I'm sorry, like the amount of effort that they're putting into
I
this
put my
game.
bootleg the blooms in there. It's like, no, man. It's like nobody wants
What the fuck?
Bootleg the booms.
The
Jeez,
amount
man.
of effort that they're putting in this game, I would hope that they actually put that same amount of effort into.
They just need to make statues of the main characters, like executing somebody or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Dang,
guns out.
why you so like violent, bro?
The Lucia
I
statue
don't
needs
know,
to have
man. Gears of
need
War.
to-
You know, video games make you evil. Don't you know that?
Oh,
the Lucia statue needs to have.
So here's it's a GTA 5 one. They had like the hat. They had a hat, and then they had like a poster.
wow,
The money box right there.
that's trash. That's all trash.
Garbage, I believe is the technical term. Garbage.
It's all garbage.
They came in this little thing right here. So
Okay, I do remember seeing those back in the day. It's been so long. I mean, GTA 5 came out like 20 years ago, so I'm like,
the GTA 3.
like
nah,
3,
GTA 3 didn't have it.
Yeah, 3 Vice City and San. They just bare bones. They just
San Andreas could have got a good one. I think it was worth getting one on collector's edition if they.
Look at this duffel. Yeah, this duffel bag right here for GTA 4. I remember that in that lockbox. There you go. That
My
right here.
name is
This
Nico Bellic.
The only cool collector's edition I like from I like from Rockstar was the bully
That's
one.
so
The
fucked
bully.
Oh, the bully one.
Yeah, the bully one was the best one that they made it, in my personal opinion. That was the one that was like a replica of the locker, it came with the ball and stuff. Yeah, I like that one.
Steve's still laughing.
I'm still laughing because hey, pictures of my head so racist.
What did I
It's so
miss?
funny, though. I mean, it's not racist, but it's like
I
it's so
said, my name is Nico Bellic, and he just started laughing.
Oh,
because
Oh, yeah, he sounds like him, yeah.
I'm thinking like he like got the bag and all this shit. Like, yeah, my name is Nico Bellic. It's so damn funny. Ooh, oh, hey, Twitter done caught up now. People left X. Went over to X. I mean, we got 54 on Twitter. I mean, 54 on YouTube, and got 70 on X. Boy, X and y'all. It's get. You know what? X.
The Twitter homies.
X late at night. They be coming. They could be coming through late at night. So,
Man, Twitter has always been the place for me. I mean, obviously, it's like that's where I like to hang out. And we got some of the best people for sure.
yeah, man. Appreciate all of y'all guys, man. We got more people on Twitch. Like Ty Geo. Is that what? Ty Geo? I think that's how you say Ty Geo. So That's awesome. Thank y'all so much. YouTube game all day long. Yes, that's right. Okay, so moving away from GTA 6.
Let me ask you a question, Steve. So I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Walmart and GameStop, I think, have sold out of the Switch 2 Pro controllers.
Oh, that's part of the first edition.
Oh, the first wave
that's
of
kind of weird, though,
first
right?
wave.
Like you would figure they wouldn't put a cap on that. So that's got me a little concerned that that's going to become a high demand item.
I think a lot of the first wave going to be a high demand item.
Assuming if most of those are still being manufactured in China, or depending on they already made their bulk, and then there might be like supply issues later on, then there probably might be a possibility that those might be a little higher in demand than the price that because didn't they increase the price for what, $10? So yeah, so I would assume if you can find some controllers out somewhere like a pre-order or just randomly, it's probably best to buy like maybe one or two just in case. So
I make sure
I think one of the things that people fail to realize is that on June the 5th, if you don't have a Switch 2 and you want one, you need to hit the stores. I think GameStop is definitely going to have some in-house. I think that Walmart is probably going to have some in-house.
Target definitely.
I would say
Target will.
What Target and Best Buy is probably people's best bets because like they always ship off extra units for people who don't pre-order. So those are probably your two best bets. Like
you better go to the midnight release.
Yeah, and there's also people who cancel. So when they cancel, that gives you the opportunity to pick up something that's not available. So
that's very true. I've had a couple instances where people cancel. That's how I got my Black Ops 3 mini fridge. It's downstairs, but that's how I got it because somebody was like, "Damn, bro, it costs $200. I ain't got it with me." I do. So, he said,
you were like, la 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 la, motherfucker.
Yes,
I got
sir.
this.
I see. Boy, that's like a $600 collector's edition now. So hey, look, I looked up that night. So
before we get to the next time, let's go on to that. Let's talk about collector's edition. That's like a good thing that's a good topic that is close to my heart, close to Alex and a lot of us here, especially
I'm
Alex.
a hoe when it comes to collectors.
I'm a hoe.
Boy, I mentioned that Alone in the Dark 2024 remake. He was like, "Well, how much that going for? Let me get two of those." Damn, bro.
Yeah, like I said last week, y'all. I hope all of you guys who was here last week on the podcast, on the live podcast. That's another thing. That's why you gotta be here live if you're listening later on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you listen to your podcast at. Amazon had this banging sale of games, y'all. I mean, heavily discounted, like half off, 80%, 70% off. Like, and they had this Mega and the Good Doctor bought this Alone in the Dark collector's edition. The doctor, he bought like 6 of them. So, but they were like, how much were they when
they were $74.99 or $74 and some change? I can't remember, but it was roughly $75 basically. And the original MSRP was $199. So yeah, do the math on that, people. So yeah.
And then like,
what are they selling for on eBay right now? Just out of curiosity.
I can take a look real quick.
What is it?
Alone in the Dark, collector's edition.
It was PS5, wasn't it?
Yep.
$110. $100.
110?
That's an easy 30 a piece right there, profit. Or 25 a piece, my bad.
Yeah, I'm looking at 110, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And one dude's selling it for 105. Yeah. So roughly, if we wanted to sell them, that's like easy, like a $25-$30 profit. So
yep. I mean, that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. It's like, picking up stuff when it's on the low and selling it, I mean, that's the other thing too. And you can look this up. It's like all over YouTube, like TikTok, people who will go and hit all the clearance out items at like Costco, Walmart, whatever, and they just resell them on Amazon or they resell them on eBay. Like, you can turn that into a full-time gig and like make good money.
But you
got to work for it.
But yeah, then you got the lazy motherfuckers that was get on YouTube and talk about the resellers did this and the resellers did this. Like, if y'all don't shut y'all lazy, like out of shape, beer swilling, no, no loving, getting. Need a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Like talking crazy about what other people doing and making money, and you sitting there in your mama's basement talking about this person. Like, shut up!
People
they just get
want
on
to
my
pocket
nerves,
watch you to high heaven, man. It's like they ain't no joke. Everybody wants to like have something to say, but they're not willing to put in the time, energy, and effort to do it.
Sad. It's like it's a waste of energy. They put that much. If they put that much energy into complaining about other folks, they can do a lot of stuff. They can lose weight. They can like get a facelift, you know. They can, like,
this man talking about physical features over here, and he ain't talking about nothing humane at all. Like, you know, like you could do so much more. You know,
think about food for the week, but they probably eat up in the day.
Around you, this man talking about losing weight and facelifts and tummy tucks and booty lifts and shit.
They need to tuck their belly in while they talking
about. He's talking about whole character customization features with like their faces and shit. He's like, yeah, man.
It's like GTA when you got to do the push-ups. I mean, the bench press, you know, and be on the treadmill to be able to get big enough and strong enough and fast enough.
All right, Tygo. Hey, they can tuck. I told them, man, some of them need to tuck their belly in. They talking all crazy and stuff.
This guy.
God damn.
Oh my.
What have we got? I can't breathe, bro. Y'all are.
He said I can't breathe.
Horrible.
They said we're horrible.
Hey, tuck your
it.
belly in.
Don't get me wrong. I don't mean it in a bad way. Y'all just trip me out sometimes.
I mean it in a bad way. I don't care.
Okay then.
Shots have been fired.
I know shots be fired. They be all right. They'll see it.
You're gonna get hate mail in the morning. Be careful.
I just be chilling.
They hate watching. So it's still free promotion.
Oh, you got hate watchers. Yeah, that's true.
I love everybody.
Instead of weight watchers, it's hate watchers.
Oh my god!
What to hate? I just love everybody.
How much hate you lose? I ain't lose enough, so I'm on hate watchers.
Hate watchers.
Oh my god! That's what that. Hey, we need that on the T-shirt. Hate watchers.
Hey, Saturn, there you go.
Okay.
You got to do the design though. It's like I have a scale on it.
Okay.
And everything, like the Weight Watchers logo.
Hate watchers.
Oh,
yeah. That'd be a good one. Saturn, add that to the list. We got a couple. Saturn, also, Saturn gonna be doing custom designs for us and stuff. So when y'all see the shirts and with ideas, it's gonna be pretty banging, y'all. It's gonna be pretty darn dope.
The hate watch. I already figured out an image for the hate watch. There's gotta be like some stick figures.
Hold on. No.
Oh yeah, you're right. We'll talk about offline. Talk about
offline.
I'm giving ideas away. What's wrong with you?
I already pictured it with exactly what she looked like. And it's very simple too.
Don't get the wiggy.
Heads up, Target still has the Pro controllers in stock, so if you want them,
Amazon
that's the place.
Too.
Amazon's got that shit on stock, man.
Yeah, it says
they
I'm
do.
looking at it right now.
Shit, Amazon ain't been getting nothing Nintendo later.
I just jumped in. Hold on.
I mean, it ain't Prime shipping, but it's standard shipping, and it's from the Nintendo store. It's $69. It's full price, but you know it'd get here. Fastest delivery would be like Saturday for me if I order.
Nintendo, I ain't say do them dirty. They did themselves dirty for like giving Nintendo games out early, and Nintendo punished these fools for it.
I hate that they did that because man, now I gotta wait multiple weeks, if not months, just to buy like Nintendo games off Amazon. I hate that shit.
That's why you don't buy from Amazon anymore.
Yeah.
At least for Nintendo stuff.
I was about to say I still buy from Amazon.
Yeah. I still buy from Amazon.
You see, put the link in the chat. I don't see Pro Controller 2
I don't
on
see
here.
it either. I'm looking.
What?
Unless you're looking at.
Oh wait, is it the Switch 2 Pro Controller in this, or is it the Switch 1?
No, just the standard. I thought that's what we were talking about earlier.
No.
Switch 2 Pro Controller. I was like, I almost had a heart attack.
Switch 2.
Yeah, Switch 2. Yeah, we like, I don't see that.
I was like,
Mommy, baby girls. I'm sorry.
No, hey, I see the Switch Pro Controller.
That's the OG.
Yeah, which the OG will work on there.
I digress.
Hey, everybody was like, "Really?
Yeah, really? Disregard.
Yeah, put that link up in there. I don't believe that.
Please disregard.
No, that's all right. We was like, "Oh, we need to get one in case somebody."
See, this is coming from somebody that didn't pre-order a Switch 2. So you know why y'all listening?
Man, no, I don't know. You're right. We shouldn't have listened to nothing you had to say.
Come on, Saturn, back me up here. Come on now.
She's like,
I feel like we missed out on the cool stuff, but that's okay.
Nah, back me up, sis. You got me. Nah,
okay.
Listen, she got
Yeah,
that.
but okay.
I'm
Okay,
backing him up.
they need to go ahead and tell me when they're going to have Animal Crossing Switch 2. Like, I need a new Animal Crossing. They need to hurry up.
Yeah, they did not even remotely hint it. So I didn't
I'm
even
like-
bother getting a Switch 2.
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on like the special edition, like new skin stuff. I don't want
That's
plain.
why I'm waiting as well,
Yeah.
honestly, because I don't want to have the same. I have an ugly Switch and I don't like
Same.
it. And then the one that I wanted, the Animal Crossing one, came out after I purchased the ugly Switch. And I was like, there's only so much money that I'm willing to spend.
Ugly Switch.
What quantifies it as being the ugly Switch? Is it like the
It's
color?
like
or-
The boring,
classic,
plain.
yeah, the classic, red, blue, black in the middle. It's lame. And then the Animal Crossing one, the Holy Grail, came out and I missed out on it. And then OLED came out and I refused to buy an OLED.
Really?
And the Zelda one came out and I jumped on that so fast.
Yeah.
So patience.
I got the Pokemon one.
Patience.
I actually like the Pokemon I got. Pokemon one I have is really nice.
I went.
Oh,
I had-
speaking of Pokemon, I think there's it's rumored that there's gonna be a Pokemon themed one.
You know it's got to be.
Oh, dude, man, those collector's editions are coming hot and heavy on those Switches for sure. Because I mean, I've got more Switch consoles than any other console. Because a lot of their collector's editions were actually fantastic. The Diablo, the Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 is one of the best Switch consoles, not Switch 2, Switch consoles, period. It just looks gorgeous. And I was just like, man, Nintendo's kind of been, doing it the right way.
So to speak, yeah. What he said? 1-800 I'm rich, bitch. Just saying.
Yes.
With tax, y'all. So, and also talking about the price of gaming going back, you got to realize all first party Switch games are starting at $70. So you got 70, 80, and then third party is starting. Some third party like Split Fiction is a $70 game.
Are they charging $70 for that?
Yeah,
Hold on. I could have swore that was cheaper. Hold on.
$75 Split Fiction 2. On here, I can show you right here on Amazon.
Damn, why?
What is Split Fiction's that high?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nah, man, play it on the
What-
PlayStation 5 or the
Yeah, it's-
Xbox or PC.
Yeah,
or
oh,
whatever
that's
the hell.
crazy. It's $50 on PlayStation 5. They tripping on that.
bro,
Yeah, they tripping
why?
on that. Yeah,
that's not a good look.
because when the game first, because the game was like a few months old, but when it first came out, it was like $50 still. So I
Yeah,
don't
check
like
it out
that.
right here. See,
Yeah, they
Oh,
kind of
hell
fucked up.
no.
Yeah, they kind of fucked
Yeah.
up for that. I ain't gonna lie.
I
just because it's portable. That's
just got it ordered, but and then look at Hitman 2, right?
I understand.
$59.
No, I understand that one. Yeah, but that's Split Fiction's crazy. $70 for Split Fiction.
Yakuza is $49. So $50. So third. So we can say the low end Switch 2 games start from $50 all the way to $80.
Well, technically 40 with the Bravely Default. Which is
Oh
like
yeah,
40
Bravely
bucks.
Default. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all over the place. So 40 to 80, which is a wild pricing assortment, if I'm being honest.
And there's not many Switch 2 games on here right now. I can't see. I mean, they're barely on here. Like a lot of third party games, not even the first party games are on here.
What's the full
There's only
of Switch 2?
I don't know, man. What's the only new game that's coming out? It's the Donkey Kong one, isn't it? Isn't pretty much
Donkey
everything
Kong.
else a re-release?
Yeah, Donkey Kong and Mario, that's it. Everything
Yeah.
else is just old shit.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's-
gonna try to hit that Donkey Kong one, but that's it. Everything else will just come on.
See, that's another justification for me to wait. Right
Look,
there.
I put Donkey Kong Bonanza, and look what popped up.
Donkey Kong 64. He's like, you want a 3 Donkey Kong? Motherfucker, here you go. It's 64.
Oh, somebody ringing.
Sorry, that was my alarm.
1-800 1-800 I'm rich, bitch. That's what the call right there.
They don't
rich, biatch.
They don't care, man. I mean, they do care, but if you want to play, you got to pay to play. It's all about where you want to play it. You got options, and that's the whole thing about Video Tomorrow. You got options to get this other places, right? You don't have to get it on the Switch 2, but you're gonna pay that Switch 2 tax right up front. It's a new hot system. Everybody wants to be on it. third parties are going to flood this system with key cards and different stuff, and
I hate those
you know,
things.
Yeah.
it just what you gonna do? You know,
Call
you
goes.
gonna play or not? Yeah, go. Bust it.
Oh,
You know,
wait a minute. So hold on. So GameStop, they got split fiction for $50 on Switch too. So I don't know why Amazon's charging $70 for that shit, because I knew that wasn't
I
right.
think Amazon is charging. I think this the one I got. I think that was one from overseas. I don't know.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at is like just the regular North American one, and they asked $50 for it because that didn't look right when Amazon had. I said, no, that ain't that ain't right my spirits with that one. I know they ain't charging 70. So so if people are interested in getting split fiction on Switch too, you just get it from GameStop or Walmart or whatever. Don't get on Amazon because that's criminal.
I don't know I gotta go look see where is that shipping from. Also, you know, they got a lot of stuff coming out. Saturn, she just bought the story of Season Grand Bazaar, so she got that
Without the Switch 2.
without the
It's okay.
Oh,
It'll be
yeah.
motivation for you to eventually get the Switch too.
Yeah. I don't even know if I want to open that box.
You just want to make sure you have it right in case it sells out.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
never going to sell it. But then I do want to hold that plushie. Okay, yeah. I'm going to open the box.
She's like, I'm not gonna open it. Well, I do want to hold the plushie. Yeah, I'm opening the box. So that changed very quickly.
That justification there was quick, man.
It was.
I'm not a reseller. I keep my things. Like, I remember when this, I don't know the name of it. The elephant, the freaking giant thing that like takes 100 years to kill.
Horizon.
Yeah, in Horizon not Zero Dawn, the other one. Can't remember.
Forbidden West.
Forbidden West.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I got that one, because there was like there's two versions of it. I got the more expensive one.
Oh,
And
the
then
one with all the
people
shit
are
on top. Mhm.
People are reselling that shit, and now I'm like, nope. I'm keeping all my little trinkets that came with it. I don't care.
Oh,
They
you're
got a little-
talking about the I
A little
got that.
plush.
Oh, the plush. I thought you were talking about the statue that came
No,
with the
the
collector's
statue.
edition.
But hey, last year though, I remember doing a lot of videos about this, about that at GameStop, and people took advantage and got it. I know Steven got one because it was clearancing those out, and I sold it for the first time, but I went back and got it for like $60-$70. It was like cheap, and now they went back up because people were buying it. It was selling because it was two versions, one in the white box, and then it was one in the bigger black box. I was like, oh, I got
the one in the white box is this one. The one that Saturn has, she got the one with all the extra trinkets and stuff on top. So
yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah, this is the one that came in the white box. So this is the one I got.
And I will never, ever sell it. I don't.
And it's such a cool statue, man.
It
Like,
is.
Yeah,
I mean,
actually
the
took one of
tusk
those and
is
put it
falling
on
off
display.
for some reason, but
I haven't moved mine yet. It's still up in there, and it comes with a little alloy and a little bitty small.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's how I got
yeah,
mine
and then
set
like
up
her
too.
earpiece as well, and then
Oh,
like
the
these
focus.
little.
Yeah. Mhm.
What's that stupid game in within the game that you play with these like wooden?
I know what you're talking about. It's like chest. Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, so they also gave that, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what to do.
Oh, the
with
little ear thing where you, and then they got that and all that kind of. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't even opened his Assassin's Creed one. Speaking of,
No, I haven't opened it yet because I was like, I've been playing something else. I mean, I do plan on opening it though because I like that statue. The statue's gonna get on display, dog.
yeah, like speaking, like let's go on to talk about collector's edition, y'all. Like I absolutely like this thing. This is dope. It's dope as hell.
That's fire.
But I really do love collectors when it's a good collector's edition. You know, not like the Nintendo collector's edition with the little brick and like they gave a Zelda. Like the first 2 years of Nintendo Switch when it came out, those collector's edition was so freaking fire. Now, I think Meg about to get one, but they just like skimped out on everything. I'm a little bit worried about the collector's editions now, because
the best one that I invested in is the Armored Core 6 one.
You did a review on your channel for that, right?
Yep, I did. Yeah, this entire, like, you can take this out. The actual mech itself, this is detachable, so it's like a regular figurine. I think it's about maybe 6.5, 7 inches, something like that. Pause. But yeah, this whole structure is about probably like a foot and a half tall. And this is like the hanger that you actually customize it in, so it has all like the hold on, I gotta angle it. Has all the weapon pieces on it, like the different spare parts, the different guns. I got it set up in this display display cube cabinet I got over here that has like lights and stuff on it. But yeah, this was I think around like $420. This is the most expensive this is the most I ever paid for collector's edition, but for me, for a fan of this type of series, this shit was worth it. So yeah, this is the best one that I got in my collection so far.
Another
Love
justification behind
Yep.
the purchase.
And it ain't going nowhere, and people are paying up to $800 for this thing. So yeah, I mean,
Are you sure?
yeah,
I know. You and I picked that up at the same time, if I remember correctly. I think we were both like, "Did you order it?" I was like, "Yeah, I ordered it."
Like, okay, so back in the day, y'all, when collector's editions were popular, like it took me years to get this one, but I finally got my hands on this one, this R4 Red Racer for PlayStation, and then it comes with the game, and then numbered, and then
That's amazing.
Did you pick it up at a convention?
No, I picked up it, found it.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
Dude,
right
that
here.
looks slick.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. It's and then you can see like Ridge Racer 4 on the side and stuff, man. And
I
then,
never even knew that existed.
yeah, and then like the controllers down at the bottom and stuff. It's like it's so nice. It's one of the best Ridge Racer games, on the PlayStation. I mean, it's so good. Like that's like collector's edition how it used to be. And then when you go to Japan, you can get like collector's editions like this. Like I got this one.
I wanted one of those so bad.
Oh wait, I didn't get you this one, but I did get you this one.
Now I have that. Mine's still
Yeah, I got you
sealed.
this one.
Mine's still sealed.
Yeah, and it's just so amazing. Like it comes with, let me see what the game. I haven't really opened since I got back from Japan, but yeah, it comes with here it is, Ultra Street Fighter Anniversary Edition. Yeah, so good on the PlayStation 2, and then it comes with. Oh wow, I forgot about this book. This big book right here, all about the 50th anniversary. And
the art of the street.
okay.
Yeah, I always wanted something like that. The actual official artwork of the Street Fighter games.
Anything else in there? What else is in there?
Yeah, I forgot what else. Let me look and see real quick.
I never opened mine, so I'm like,
That's the thing. Like Japan, they always get like the first
the
exclusive
best
grab.
Oh wow! I didn't even know
When it
that.
comes to all those Capcom games.
Horny boy,
Oh,
the girls.
horny girl. I know, but for the horny boys,
Is it a poster or what is it?
It's
it's like a metal plate. It's like a metal.
mouse pad.
Oh, it's a mouse pad. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then you get like a little
What is that?
thing. And then also too, you get that's dope. That's dope. Ness, you gonna like this Grandmaster Challenge. Gamester video.
The gas pizza. Oh, that man ran out of breath.
Dog, y'all. That's dope.
I'm gonna have to go open mines up.
He was sweating like, God damn, is it hot?
Yeah, that's the DVD.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait a minute, zoom in on that DVD real quick. Is that the pose that Ryu did in Super Street Fighter 2 from the game in the intro? That looks like it.
No, it's the
that's
pro.
awesome.
That's Akuma. That's cool.
That's- yeah.
They're like Ryu from okay.
Well, no, he does that when Ray you doing it, he'll show up and they'll say Grandmaster Challenge.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, Jules. Like, okay.
Speaking of collector's editions, how many of you guys open your collector's editions versus keeping them sealed?
It
I open
depends.
all mine.
Depending on
Open
what
all.
it is.
It depends
Yeah.
on which one.
I open most of mine because I want to enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of stuff I open in display and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
say if it's a collector's edition like this Guardians of the Galaxy right here, that right? And I got to get to the game, but I definitely like open it, and then I'll get the game out, and then I put this up somewhere, because it comes like simple. Like you got like level 1 collector's edition. I call this like basic level 1 condition, and then like the Street Fighter one is like level 2, and then like Expedition or like the Mortal Kombat or the God of War is like level 3. And if it has the statue, I definitely if I love the game, I definitely open it and take the statue out, take the game, place everything back up in it, and then store it away.
Yep, same way. Anything
I gotta
pretty
be-
much with a statue that I open. The most
I gotta be. I don't know. I'm kind of particular on my collector's editions. Like there's collector's editions I really want, but I'm also particular about like, okay, if this has a statue or if this has a very large trinket, I don't have a lot of space. So it's like do I want to just display the statue or do I want to display the box? Because a lot of times I display boxes. I have boxes in my game room just like scattered on the top, and it just kind of outlines the top of the ceiling line. But like for the statues, IKEA used to have those
Detoff.
Detoff shelves. They used to have those, and they discontinued them.
Oh, they did?
Hey,
Damn, I was gonna.
Yeah,
I found a replacement for them on Amazon.
Okay, if they're on Amazon, then I'll have to check with you on those, because
Yeah,
the
you
ones
have
that
to
they
link to
sell
that,
now,
yeah.
they're smaller. They're really small, and they don't fit a lot of the big sized collector's edition statues. So that's kind of the reason why I haven't been opening a lot of stuff, because I'm like, well, I don't have the space in the game room for that, and I could move like console boxes out of the way. I've gotten rid of a lot of console boxes, and I can consolidate some of that stuff and just put that in a closet, and then open up all my collector's editions, and then just have all the statues on display instead of just the boxes. But I don't know.
So
I'm gonna send it to the private chat real quick, so I don't want everybody to buy it out.
Damn.
So one of the
I will
things
show you
that, like for me, one of the reasons why I buy more than one copy of a collector's edition is oftentimes I want to keep one that I could potentially resell, and then I open the other one so I could take out all the stuff and display it.
You
or
ain't
whatever.
never resold anything.
No, if I ever liquidate my shit, it's gonna be crazy.
You
It's
see
gonna be
that?
crazy.
We
You
was
see
talking. I was like, yeah, man. If you have like a live stream, just showing what all the shit you got, and just have like a bidding war, but you probably make like stupid money easily.
I don't know. We'll see.
And this got some nice shelves. I love glass shelves, but these shelves are the exact same ones as you see them.
They
I'm
like
looking
the
at the ratings.
IKEA.
The ratings aren't super high.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
It's a 4.0, but also too, you never know when they delivered it. The people who delivered it probably broke the glass. You just gotta see,
Yeah. Well,
they got-
I know it's kind of funny. It's like I finally got I'm so close to being able to show you kind of how I have my game room set up,
Yeah.
and it's like there's tons of like statues and stuff, because I also collect like the big statues, like the not the stuff that comes out of the collector's editions, but like actual the statue manufacturers like Prime One Studios and people like that. And I've got some of their stuff on display. I mean, there's just a ton of like Thundercats and like Dungeons and Dragons and like Fist of the North Star and like Street Fighter. I mean, Star Wars, Transformers, like all that. G.I. Joe, Thundercats, the whole. I mean, it's just.
Got so much
I love
stuff.
shit like that.
Yeah, I love like those like trinkets and like statues, and that shit is like amazing and stuff. Just to have all that stuff. I'm looking at Saturn stuff. I'm trying to see what she had back there. Real
Yeah, she's
quick.
got
Like,
some cool stuff on her, walls.
yeah, I'm
and
looking at
everything,
like.
And with my
Let's stop. She said stop. She's like,
She got a Snorlax right there. Look, got Pokemon stuff.
No, most of my stuff is in storage. I do have. Oh my god, it's a mess. I have
Dang, looks
Zelda
fine.
stuff here, Zelda
fine.
stuff here, Zelda stuff here, Zelda stuff here, Zelda stuff here. Older consoles down here. This is just where I just throw all my controllers, and then this is like all my Mario themed stuff and miscellaneous, like a Pokeball back there. And yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah, because of cool stuff though. Look at you. You can't say you ain't no gamer. She's a girl. She's not a gamer. No, she got shit.
Oh, you don't want to see my desk. It's there's things all over. There's this. There's Link, who's broken because my cat knocked it over last night. There's Pokemon, everything.
Oh no.
There's the
What's your favorite
there's
thing on
plants
what's
in the corner?
What's your favorite thing on your desk right now? Like you have that you love. That's like one of your favorite things that your cat hasn't destroyed.
It's
Or
not on my desk. It's next to my desk. It's on my desk is in the corner wall. It's my Maple Story posters.
Okay,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maple Story.
I'm not surprised it's Maple Story. I should
Maple Story is one of the greatest games that's ever come out.
I never heard
In
of Maple
2000
Story.
and was it 4? I think 2004.
Maple Story. I'm gonna look that up.
Oh my god,
I
the
thought she
amount of
was about-
hours and money I put into that game, like
Oh
my
my
lunch money
gosh.
went to it. Like, it was the greatest.
That's why you can't afford a Switch, because you put too much money in the Maple
Stop
Story.
it. You know, if I invested that money into
You're
like
rich.
a piggy bank, I'd probably be rich.
Yeah.
Damn.
In
No,
today's
we know
currency.
what's up.
I'm pretty sure if we all did that with gaming in general for just
Oh,
regular
God.
everyday
You
stuff.
know
Like,
my
yeah,
ass
don't
would be
even-
rich. I know
Yeah,
I
Don't
would.
even.
Oh no, that's like the new Maple Story. They took off the world that I used to play in. You're gonna have to look up like OG Maple Story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maple Story.
Oh wait. Did you download the game?
No, I didn't download it. No, that was YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah. So OG Maple Story was like the greatest game I have ever played, and I don't regret putting all that money into it and hours.
And
I
the
think he-
justification behind the purchase. See, we're starting to see the trend here, folks. We're starting to see the trend. Everyone has a justification behind the game. If they love it that much,
Yeah.
if they love it, they will spend it. Meaning the
This
money.
is right here.
They love it, they'll
That's
spend
big
it.
time.
Oh, this is music. This is music compilation.
Oh, maybe Maple Story 2006 game footage. That's
Okay.
that was like 2006 to 2010 was like Maple Story's prime time.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, I
And
see
then
it.
after that, no, 2004 actually, not 6, because
2004.
it
Okay.
came out when I was in elementary school.
Wow. Okay, so look, this is
Damn,
old
they took
footage.
advantage of that.
This is
child
really
debt.
old. This is really old footage right here. It's
Look at that. This is
It
like
came
the
out-
greatest game. People are so
Yeah.
funny on that game too. And I made friends. And then they would try, like, they'll be like, can you call me? And I'll be like, okay, let me like disconnect dial-up.
Let me disconnect dial-up. Oh my god. It goes
Yeah,
like that
it
far.
was
Yeah,
it was
it's-
dial-up era when this game came out. It was rough.
Oh, it's on Steam. Yeah, it's on Steam now.
how much is like $3 in Steam?
No,
No, it's free.
This is-
It's free.
it's always been free because they
Is this
make
it right
money
here?
off the laptop.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like it's it.
So what do you do on this game?
You level up and you wear cool things and you bully noobs and
You
yeah.
bully news. Oh my god. So I guess
the
that's what
truth
60,
finally reveals itself.
I guess
I
that's
know,
what
right?
60
She's
I
mean
guess
as
that's
hell.
I guess that's what 60% of the gameplay comes from. You just bullying motherfuckers online.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go through that hazing moment too, okay? And then
A
when I was
hazing moment. Oh my god.
Why are you playing a game that has hazing in it? That's not good for you.
like,
You
for
know how
example, you see that guy? Do you see,
Chainsaw game.
you see that guy who's like using so the guy there is actually he's a cleric, okay? Actually, he's not even a cleric. What is he? Level 100 something? He's
who? A cleric. You know,
Oh.
like somebody
so,
who's
like, light magic.
magic, yeah. Like
Oh.
a
So
white
these
a white
assholes-
magic user pretty much.
They're religious. No, they're religious. These religious magic. They
yeah,
worship
so
a
he's
god.
attacking right now like dark monsters. That's why he's able to attack them with like high damage. So assholes like him would go to like low level maps, okay? And he would just spam attack and like wipe the map clean. And then I was like, well, can you? And he would dress like a level like 10 or something, or a level 5. Like he would dress like a noob
Oh wow.
and kill the map.
Wow.
I became that asshole once I was high
Oh my
level
god.
enough.
Of course
Yeah.
you did.
Oh,
The bullied became the bullier. Okay, that's fantastic.
As the weeks go on, y'all, if you go back when she first got on the podcast to now, y'all can see that she got some secrets. She really.
Well, there's another secret, but it's not really a secret. I never play female characters. So,
Really?
He's an asshole guy. Yeah, it was
well,
Why
fun.
do
you know
you
what's funny? I play female characters sometimes. I mean, like, I don't know. That's just kind of weird. Like, the characters, especially in like Diablo and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I play a lot of Diablo, and almost all my characters I think are female.
It's
You
just
know what?
Well, like
people
like-
underestimate you if you
the-
play as a female, and then they'll call you noob and all that stuff, you know? So I was like, let me play as a guy. And I remember I would get like invites. This is like back then. Now it's different because even like, for example, in Monster Hunter, people just randomly add me and then adds me to their guilds, and I have a girl character. But back then, if you had a girl character, they would not invite you to their parties. So I made a guy, and then I bullied everybody. It was fun.
You know what? Times have changed quite a bit though, because like if you go back, like, I mean, freaking 20 years ago, it was like unheard of to hear a girl was gaming. Like, when we were playing Halo, what was it, 3? I had a good buddy of mine, his girlfriend, she was playing Halo 3 like online with us, and she bodied everybody. Like, she get the sniper rifle, and she was no scoping everybody. She was insanely good. It's better than me, better than Zelda, and we were always the top 2 on our team, always. Highest KD, all that, but she would murk everybody with the sniper rifle. She was amazing, and there would be so many people talking shit in the chat, and she would go in on them, and I'm like, damn, she's amazing. Where'd you find her? Where did you find her, bro? He's like, oh man, we were just talking, man. She said she plays Halo. I'm like, bro, she's 1,000 times better than you in Halo. He's like, I know, it's great, isn't it?
It's great, isn't it? Like, she can carry me for a change. Like,
it was carrying all of us, bro. It was like that. It was like just
but almost all the women that I gamed with they never spoke outside of party chat. And you know, if I encountered random women while I was playing, they never communicated. It was only after like months of playing with them that they were like, oh, by the way, it's like, I'm not a dude. And I'm like, I don't care. It's like, as long as you're playing and you're good, you know, we're straight. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of, well, I mean, just the chat lobbies, right? It's not just the sexism, it's also the racism. It's also, I mean, it makes Mos Eisley look like the Vatican. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane.
You always have a way to worse.
I mean, but he's not lying though.
No, he's not lying.
You had to have a really, really tough skin back in those days, because party chat was still fairly new, and it wasn't as streamlined as it is now. You were just just in the chat rooms talking shit. And that was it. Somebody would clown your mom and your sister, or your girlfriend, or you, and somebody would say some off the word stuff, and then they would say it right before the match started just to get you pissed off, not realizing that pissing you off was just gonna give you fuel to the fire to destroy these kids online. But I like where it's gotten now. I mean, I do miss some of that camaraderie going back and forth between a competitive team that just talking shit like the old days. But
we were always talking about coming up to people's houses and shooting them in the face.
I know, right?
It was horrible.
Where your address at, man? Send that zip code. Like, oh,
it's right here. I got it.
I'm one random dude that knew how to find your IP address and, like, you know, kick you like from the server, and like, I mean, people got pretty vindictive. Like, I think that I got lucky, you know, because it's like there's people who got swatted and stuff like that. I'm like, God dang.
Yeah. I mean,
we got vicious. Like, so I don't know. Gears probably has the hardest group of people playing. I guess it's because it's so bloody and gory and whatnot. And it's like, I mean, there was like this gangbanger out of Los Angeles. Me and him absolutely hated each other. Like, hated each other. Like, if we ever saw each other in real life, it would have been on. And it was like one of those things where it's like, you know, I got some back channel communication. They're like, bro, it's like, he's the real deal. It's like, be real careful with that guy. I'm like, man, don't sing it, bring it. Because it's like, if we're going to be doing this shit online, it's like, you better represent. Because it's like, oh, dude, it's like, we would 1v1. I mean, it's like, we'd be down. It's like, you know, who's going to get the clutch win? Because we used to play Warzone, and it was 4v4. And so it's like, and this is in Gears 2. And so we would be sitting there, and all of a sudden it's like, bro would try to, like, you know, say some shit. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, because it's like at the end of the game, you had that moment where you got to talk to the other team. Yep. It was just this toxic cloud of, like, you know, hate and anger and rage. And it's like, you know, it would be tit for tat. So it's like, you know, I had my rival, I had my nemesis. And so it was like one of those things. I was his nemesis too. So, you know, in a way, I get what you're saying, like that camaraderie, because we were always in competition. But man, that shit was dirty. Like, you know, woo-wee. I mean, that shit got graphic,
bro. Well, the worst community for me, I don't know if you guys played it, was Bad Company 2. what made Bad Company 2 so worse, if you like melee knife somebody, the animation to where you stab somebody in the chest, you would take their name tag and it would have like their gamer tag on it. So so what people would do is they would purposely sneak up behind people and then melee execute them and then take their tag, and then somebody would send a screenshot. It's like, hey, bitch, this belong to you. People do that so much on Battlefield.
That's wrong.
Oh,
Savagery right there. Is
yeah,
absurd.
because like in Battlefield 2, like the servers are gone now on PC, but there was literally a section in the menu so we can go to look at tags on it. It was like a trophy wall of tags of people's of like other players you could have, and then oh man, it was there was a YouTube video somebody made that he like was trolling somebody. He took the dude's tag and he's like, yeah man, this is like my whole wall just full of Newbery from Christmas noobs and shit like that, of all my heists, as he was calling them, from playing Battlefield Online. You just had a whole wall of them. So yeah, Bad Company 2 for me was the worst, because you just have physical evidence that you could just send somebody in a group chat or on just random chats on Xbox Live. It was glorious. I miss those days. Nowadays, it's just
we
people.
We would teabag.
Oh,
so that's the other thing too, because like in
Have to bring
Gears.
that up.
Now listen, it's like you could down somebody in Gears, right? And what would happen is they could rapid press A so they can, stand back up. And so what you would do is, like, as they're about to get up, you would hit them and they would fall back down again. And so you'd let them do that like 3 times. And then you use like a smoke and like just pop their skull open and their brains go everywhere. And I was just like, we used to do some dastardly things. Like, it would drag out the end of the match good 30, 45 seconds, just, torture killing somebody. And I was just like, well, I mean, that was just part of it, because you hated them so much in game that you really wanted to drive that message home. It's like, no, I got you. See me, I got you. You got.
I can remember 2 different occasions, one in Halo and one in Destiny 1, where the enemy team was teabagging us, and I mean, bro, I'm talking about pause. Yeah, but it was freaking horrible. I was so pissed. And in Halo 3, we got in the chat and like, run it back then. Run it back. Let's go. Run it back. So we're running back. We're on countdown. I get the shotgun. I go for a killing frenzy, talking mad shit. I'm just going off. We get back in the chat. They're quiet. They rage quit, all of them. Like, no, bring it back. You want more of this ass whooping? Come on, man. That's how it was back in the day, man. Those competitive games, man, they did feel personal.
Yeah, but there was rules to it too, though, right? Like, I would never teabag first. If the other team, now listen, if the other team was respectful, I was respectful.
Same.
But I would match energy and escalate to the point where, exactly like you said, they would rage quit. So it's like, it was never me starting shit, but I was always finishing shit.
I was a gentleman. I was a gentleman until you.
It will always be a code of honor, but then like the moment the team will be up by like 5 or 10, and that one dude will just teabag up. Now you done fucked up the whole act. Now you fucked up the whole move for everybody.
Hunting that one guy, we would kill the other 3 guys, and the 4 of us would be sitting there, and it's just, I mean, dude, it was messy. It was so messy.
We had a synchronized teabag one time on this one team.
It was synchronized teabag. Oh my god,
it was hilarious. We killed everybody before the match ended. We just went in. And then we got in the party chat. Oh, there was so much shit being talked. It was amazing.
The closest thing I get to that nowadays, and I give Activision for adding this in Black Ops 6 and multiplayer, you can take somebody as a human shield, and there's proximity chat. So when you take somebody as a shield, you can actually start talking to them. They can hear you. So one dude, this happened to me. I was like, bro, this is one of the reasons I don't play this shit anymore. But he stuck up behind me and then grabbed me, paused. But the motherfucker, he turned his mic on. He was like, hey, little mama, how you doing? Let me whisper in your ear. I said, oh, no, I know you ain't doing yay twins. I cut that shit off.
He hit you with the yay twins. I said, no. Yay twins.
I posted in the private chat if you want to like show people that like, yeah, it's in Black Ops 6, if you grab people, like take them as a human shield, like you can talk directly to them, and it's some wild shit. They call it diddying people on there, because when you grab them, you can like put them against the wall and stuff.
Call it diddying?
Yeah, like it was on the first week that it came out. All you was hearing people on the mic screaming, "He's diddying me!"
did him.
He me. I said,
But then they would like, grab you and be like, take that. Grab that.
he was doing that shit.
Hold on, here it is right here. Let me see.
People was wild in that game.
Let's play this.
Yeah, turn it up. People gotta hear it.
Yeah, son. I'm with Diddy now. That bitch for friends who together.
Wow.
Bro.
And you can hear it too.
I'm not gonna lie, you smell very, very good right now.
Damn. That's horrible.
That's
I
worse.
think I would go in for doing this.
That little man must belong to me now, boy. How does that make you feel? Wait, did he leave the game? He left the game.
Yeah, that was happening when that happened. Somebody they was up and leave the match.
That little man bussy. That's what I like. Right there.
Damn.
That's right. The way I like it.
That boy ain't right.
You had no choice but to do that shit, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you, you smell very, very good right now. You feel that shit poking your back? That's not my pistol. You get subpoenaed to the Diddy party.
I
Wow.
would have to sell
You're
the game.
invited to the Diddy party.
You got to sell the
Just
game.
you and
after
me.
that.
We're gonna go back here. You're invited to the Diddy party.
Oh, yeah, people was fucking wild. Bro. Activision knew what they was doing when they put that mechanic in the game. That was
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Sean. I've been watching you for a minute now. You look very, very pretty. Don't tell your boys about me, but you've been invited to the Diddy party. You're gonna have to sip on this drink and just come with me.
You're coming with me to the shower.
Oh, no!
Yeah. I
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sweating. Oh shit.
That's hilarious. That's horrible.
That shit was rampant in the first 3 weeks. I said, dog, I gotta take a break. Y'all tripping.
Wow. Yeah.
But hey, that's the way
Wow.
it is.
Yep.
He said you invited to the Diddy party.
You know what though? I guarantee you that you know when you people talking about being in the lab and putting in time and you know getting your matches in and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you didn't want to be at the receiving end of any of that shit.
Hell no.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, especially nowadays, people just put your ass on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram. Hell no, that's
Nah,
Like,
man,
they
you gotta
tag you
get
like
good.
you.
Get
I was
good.
just about to say
Mhm.
that. Alex, oh man, you reading my mind right now, man. You gotta get good. I was just about to say that.
man, you gotta steer your game with that, bro. Because it's one match. You don't know who you're gonna be paired against. You, God forbid, you paired up against like a top YouTuber or some shit. That's a and you got some type of social media following. That's a wrap. They meme you all year.
That's why it's important to roll with the crew. If you go in there and you're the Randy, it's like that's never a good. That's never a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you shoot and they say, oh shoot, I know this person. He on YouTube. Boy, they finna.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They was like, oh you. Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody taking my booty on that game. No way. It's bad enough to get on there and get your ass whooped on like Street
Like,
Fighter.
we got some YouTube cheeks, boys. Oh hell no! Like,
YouTube cheeks. God dang.
Wow.
oh,
Yeah.
the level of troll on there is man, it's funny. It's very entertaining. I will say that.
Well, with that being said, y'all, we finna land this plane, guys. It's been really good. It's been good in that episode. We had some surprises. We had some good time. Shout out to everybody on X and Twitter and on Twitch. Y'all make sure y'all hit your boy up on Twitch. I'm gonna be playing some new games. I'm gonna finally start Mass Effect soon the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bro, you gonna have that realization. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost went 20 years without playing this shit.
Yep.
Gonna play that on there in that stuff, and then So come build your boys' confidence. So come check me out. It's a different world over in Twitch. We gotta see where everybody find you. Doctor, where can we find you at, man?
You can find me currently on Twitter at Alexander Tyler. Be sure that I'm giving you the heads up. I got spicy content in terms of controversial things. So it's like, if you got thin skin and your feelings get hurt real easy, don't come and look for my stuff and follow me. But if you're cool with that and you can handle it, then more power to you. Love to have you come and see what I do.
Pretty much. So pretty much anybody born after 2001, yeah, don't follow that man. So you're gonna. Hey, it's a different. It's a soft era out here, man. Like I hate to say it, but there's a lot of people. It's if y'all grew up in the lobbies we grew up in, y'all want to be. Yeah, y'all want to be tripping as much about life.
Megan, where they find you at, bro?
Catch me on the good streets of Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I got another video coming up pretty soon. I was working very hard on that. So yeah, that will be pumped out to you guys within a week or so, probably less than that. I've been busy on that and some other stuff I got going on. But yeah, that is where I will be. And that's where you guys catch me at. Again, thank you guys for coming out tonight on this good Thursday's Eve. Had a lot of good fun out here with you people, and I can't wait to see you guys again next Thursday.
Saturday, we caught you off guard again. You should have known.
Not this time.
Oh, look. You knew it. You was ready.
Yeah, I was ready. Well, the name is here. You guys can find me on Instagram. I keep forgetting the names. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, whenever I decide to post the backlog of reels that I've made. You can also find me on Twitch. It's the same spelling, so it'll be Saturn9. Instead of an I, it's an X.
Sweet. And our boy Neo Ness, our credit score was great.
800 strong. 800 strong.
Find me at _Neo_Nest on the Insta Grizzle. Latest pickups and all that jazz you'll find there. And you can find me on YouTube at Neo Ness. Got a new video coming here pretty soon. And then, of course, check me and, of course, my man, Mr. Rightway, at Oklahoma Frenzy this weekend on Saturday in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So look forward to seeing some of y'all out there if you do attend. Collect and play the way you want to collect and play your games.
I'm about to wake my ass up early.
Yes, sir, you are. Get to the town.
Are y'all driving together, or are you taking two vehicles?
Driving together.
He making me drive this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him drive this time, the big ass truck. I'm like, oh my gosh, man. Shoot.
At least it's within driving distance, so that's a good thing.
Uber 800 miles. It's like, what's up, bitch? Let's do it.
Damn.
There's people who've done it. Like, somebody's like, are you willing to Uber all the way to like whatever? And they're like, bet. I mean, it's like a $600 ride, but like, you don't have to
heard
drive.
about that. I've heard about that.
Yeah, people have done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, y'all missed the right way. Go follow me now on Twitch. I'm trying to get over to 100 people on Twitch. I'm gonna be starting some new games. I got some videos there. Played last night. Played some games, some fun. Played some WWE. Played some Tekken. Street Fighter. Had some fun. I'm usually gonna be dropping in, playing some games, do some different stuff. I might like if I go and pick up some games, I'll probably go over there and play those over there and stuff. So definitely how's it going to work out? Probably now in my head it will change, but the days that I don't have videos on YouTube, I'll probably be on Twitch doing something that night. So it's gonna be fun. We'll see how this is gonna work out, And thanks everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming out again. Well, we always hit 3 hours. We are never going to be a 2-hour podcast. I just already like that. We're never going to.
We try to, but then the conversation gets derailed a bit. But it's fun though. So hey, look,
no, 3 hours is good. Because think about it this way: if you look at the total number of people that drop in and drop out, it's like you'll see patterns in the people that come in and they check out stuff, and that's where all the fun little sound bites and stuff come. So yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. We have a special guest. Our boy Mega Ran dropped in. Go get the tickets and stuff. He'll be in Dallas. If you're in the Dallas area, I'm gonna go get me a ticket soon. And y'all always remember to do it the right way.